Okay. Let's see. Catching up with the chat really quick. Okay, I hope I didn't leave you guys too long. Okay. You got here for the... Oh, hey, okay, someone's new. Insanity Wolf. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, unfortunately, I had to excuse myself for a little bit. Oh, yeah, and I knew... When I came back and I saw Queen in Bohemian Rhapsody, I knew that at least one person would be annoyed that I had to stop it there, but... And they're like, oh, why is he back? Okay, so yeah, it only lasted one song. Okay, but here's the thing. The Paradise City from Guns N' Roses reminded me of a video that we have to watch right now. Okay? Let's see. Ned, prank call, Catholic town. Enjoy.
Baron Collier.
Yeah, I was calling about this new town down there in Naples. It's supposed to be strictly Catholic.
Yes, sir.
What's up with that?
Well, it's exactly that. It's a strictly Catholic community that's being established.
Well, what exactly does that mean, a strictly Catholic community?
It's going to be run under strictly Catholic principles.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And what are those?
Well, there'll be no pornography.
Yeah.
No birth control will be sold.
Okay.
And on the cable, there'll be no X-rated cable channels.
Yeah, sounds like a party. All right, so who do I talk to about buying a lot or a house or something like that?
You talk to me. I handle all the information on that.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd love to move there. I just have some reservations. Now, what's this I hear about a giant cross? I mean, how big are we talking about?
Yes, sir. The giant cross is going to be 65 feet tall. It's going to be the largest or the tallest in the nation.
65 feet?
Yes, sir.
That's a bit gaudy, don't you think?
No, not at all.
I mean, what's next? You're going to have a giant inflatable Jesus up on that thing? I mean, come on. I mean, we get it. Christ died for our sins. I mean, geez, get over it.
Well, sir, if you're not Catholic, then I recommend that you not move into our town.
Well, I am Catholic. It's just, a 65-foot cross is a little much. I mean, are you going to have deed restrictions? Because I'd hate to move in, and one day I wake up, and some asshole neighbor puts up a 50-foot replica of the Tower of Babel in my fucking driveway. Oh, yeah, that's hilarious. It's all fun and games. Well, my property values are in the shitter.
Well, who am I speaking with?
Well, my name's Ned.
Well, Ned, this is a community for good Catholics.
Right.
And I'm not sure if you're what this community's looking for.
Well, listen, buddy. I mean, judge, lest not ye be judged, is what the Bible says.
I'm sorry.
I'd like to move to a nice Catholic town. I just have concerns. I mean... 65-foot crosses? I mean, why don't you just buy a couple giraffes and a Ferris wheel and call it the fucking Neverland Ranch? Hello?
Baron Collier?
Yes, just how strict are these Catholic principles going to be? I mean, if I pull up to the McDonald's drive-thru and order a Big Mac and a large Coke, am I going to get a communion wafer and sacramental wine? Because let's get real. I mean, the body of Christ just ain't that filling. Even if you supersize it.
Hello, Baron Collier.
Look, I just have one serious question that I got to know about Catholic Town.
Well, what's that?
If I pull up to the Dunkin' Donuts, will I be able to get a dozen hot, fresh, naked altar boys to come?
You're not going to buy it here, so why don't you just quit fucking calling here?
Well, sir, it's certainly not the kind of language I expect to hear from somebody who lives in Catholic Town. Hello?
Baron Collier?
Yeah, hello. I'm a preacher, and I'm doing missionary work in Botswana.
Sir, I don't have time
Which
for
is
this.
Basically the asshole of the universe. And I'm
Ned?
wondering how many little boys do I have to fuck to get transferred to Catholic Town? Hello?
Hello, Baron Collier.
Listen, I love your Catholic Town concept.
Quit calling.
I mean, I want to move there.
Ned,
And I got a promotional film already produced.
I don't have time for this.
And here it goes. Welcome to Catholic Town.
Ned.
An idealistic community where Catholics can live and adhere to strict Catholic principles, like sodomizing young boys and then covering it up. Remember, what happens to little boys' behinds in Catholic Town stays in Catholic Town. Hello?
Hello, Baron Collier.
All right, listen up. I got a song that's perfect for Catholic Town.
Will you please quit calling?
Now, you just listen up.
Hello,
Because
Ned.
this kicks ass. 1, 2,
Ned.
1, 2, 3, 4. Take me down to the Catholic city where the priests fuck boys and their dicks get shitty. Oh, won't you? Hello? God damn it.
I like how Insanity's question came just as the song came on. You know, it's funny. Taste in music is usually quite divisive, but I think Guns N' Roses are something you can play and most people will like it, or at least tolerate it. You know, like I said, it's rare that people appreciate the same music, much less actually like it. But it's a pretty safe song to play. But yeah, that whenever I hear Paradise City, I think of that prank call. Okay, so sorry for the extended intermission, everybody. Hey, thanks, Rec. I appreciate the compliment. We try to keep it fun in here. Okay, so back to the game. We can just stand back and watch Dr. Badger change. We can get a blowjob. We need a vagina for this option, so it's not available. And we could also fuck her in the ass. What do you think we should do, chat? I don't think I'll set up a straw poll. I'll just make it an informal poll. Oh, first one called it. Fuck her in the ass. Oh my goodness. Yeah, new art. Want to see her change to... I think we get to... Okay. Looks like you're about ready. You grab her by the shoulders, spin her around. Your ass is mine. Literally. Without bothering to wait for any sort of response. Okay. That's cute, but you're trying to fight it, aren't you? Okay. It's not a poll if you just pick the first. It's a speed poll. Okay. Yep, this is all in order. She says, wow, being a bimbo is awesome. I'm really going to enjoy sucking cock, fucking, being fucked. Okay, job done. She's clearly got juice left in her tank. You slip quietly out of her shack. By the time you return, it looks like she's calmed down. She's leaning back against one of the workbenches. Her hair is still bleached blonde. Her lips are pumped. You realize why she hasn't changed that much is because she pretty much already had a bimbo body. Well, hey, I wonder where you'd gotten to. So how are you feeling? Okay, so... super fun. Looks like you don't have to worry about her trying to fight you or anything. She's clearly far too happy with how she is in order to be the slightest bit mad. Badger Trisha Paytas. I don't know who that is. But I can take an educated guess. Okay. Oh, wow. She just sent us money. She just sent us money for doing that. I promised to pay you for zapping someone, and you did. So here you go. There you go. That reminds you, though, the gun she gave you is used up now. You're pretty sure you didn't know anyone else would be able to charge it back up. You toss it aside. Oh, no. Well, that means that we lose the option of changing our police officer girlfriend. Well, that's all right. Consequences of our decisions. Bimbofied Penny looking no, that's not Penny. That's Dr. Badger. But maybe we can still do it somehow. You toss it aside, leaving it one of the happy blowing your kisses. You leave. Looks like the mad doctor's out, and the happy bimbo is in. The happy bimbo sounds like some kind of business. Okay, Dr. Badger. Talk. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, so nope, just Dr. Badger. That's me. You're not sure if she's still somehow keeping secrets. So is she out of business? We can't buy anything from her now. Well, we should have purchased it before. Maybe we should save before. You know, Matt, I'm of the opinion with any RPG or games in general, I like to live with the decisions, even if the consequences are terrible. I'm very particular about that. Because it just eliminates the weight of any kind of decision. So, I mean, I do save chronically. As a matter of fact, I'm going to save now. But I like living with the consequences, even if they fill you with regret. Especially in a game like this, where, you're like, oh, what's this acorn? And you pop it, and you immediately get like 50 squirrel transformations, and you're like, fuck, I didn't want these. Right? Alright, so let's see if Dr. Lash is going to give us a reward, too. Talk. Why flirt? No. Why is he doing the weird stuff? UGC. You sterilized an entire planet? Yep. Don't be silly, Total Biscuit. That would be terribly evil. I only sterilized Tamit's dominant sapient life form. Yeah, so this guy is basically, what is it? Morden. Wait, what was it? That guy from Mass Effect with his genophage. You can't help but save scum like fuck. I mean, there might be some cases, like, if you've thoroughly played the game, but you're just, like, hunting down some options. Oh, you have a bimbofied penny in your playthrough? Well, there might still be a way to get it. Or something like that. STD immunity. Buy something. Sterilex, Mighty Tight, Chill Pill. Okay. So. Looks like we can't buy anything from the doctor anymore. If you manage to kill Dr. Lash, you get a ton of experience and credits. Should we try to kill Dr. Lash? I mean, I'm usually not the person to attack NPCs in games. I'm usually, like, even, like, it just doesn't occur to me. Like, I'll watch some people, especially with Dark Souls. What is it? I've seen a lot of people, like, the first time with Dark Souls, and they'll just, like, oh, I'll just kill this guy for no reason. And often because they're new, they get their asses handed to them. He's the antithesis of this game, so if you want... He's too strong. Yeah, I mean, he'll probably be too tough. But even then, I don't like to attack NPCs, even if I'm playing a relatively evil character. It doesn't make any role-playing sense, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any role-playing sense, and role-playing is what it's all about. Okay, so let's actually go out into the waste. And we immediately run into a rascal female. Fight. Boom. Kablow. We're still using that flamethrower. She hefts her wrench, preparing... It's not gonna... We don't care about her wrench. She's only level 3. We're pretty over-leveled. He's too strong. Okay, and this is the first enemy that actually has money on them. The other creatures drop... they don't carry cash because they're wild. But these are more sentient. Not only are they sentient, but they have an economy. So now we actually get a little bit of credits. A little bit of credits. You get that? That's seriously? That's how many credits you get? Holy shit. You get a greasy treat. That's probably... And they drop their transformation item. But these, like I said, these are the first enemies that just have cash on them. A droopy-looking spunk shroom. This mushroom has a huge droopy cap that reminds you of a primitive dwelling you've seen. According to make your emissions more voluminous and potentially more virile per ounce than ever before. It also might poison you, so there's that. Oh, and it's worth a fair amount of money. Rusk, yeah. I think you can sell things typically for half or less. Reckons, it says, yeah, evil character doesn't mean that you should kill everyone, but somehow game devs think that is exactly what evil characters do. Yeah, I mean, like, evil characters are often just rude in conversations. Like, they don't make a difference. Like, I remember, what is it, Knights of the Old Republic games that I liked on most levels, but it's like, shit, my instinct is to be polite, but I really want to boost my force lightning, so I better just be an asshole without any reason. Which is... I kind of don't like any kind of Manichaean thing like that of, pure light and pure dark, especially when abilities are tied to it. It's like I have to be as big of an asshole as I can so that I can shoot better force lightning and have more evil points. Yeah, I mean, karmic mechanics can be a bit stilted sometimes. I prefer to play a sociopathic character that is very polite, but then will murder people in cold blood. I guess it wouldn't necessarily be a lawful evil, but or a chaotic neutral. I don't know. Karma has always been kind of retarded in Fallout games, especially when the devs think a morally gray decision is objectively evil or good and punishes you for it. Yeah, that's the other thing. That's the other thing is, there's this web comic by a girl named Katie Tiedrick, and she does like these spoofs of different circumstances in games that are ridiculous. And one of them was these guys are sitting around talking. Is like, have you heard of that lone wanderer? This is a Fallout 3 parody comic, and he says, have you heard of that lone wanderer? And the other guy says, you mean that evil monster who blew up Megaton and just killed an entire city of innocent people without any cause? And they said, yeah, but they gave that homeless guy so much purified water. And it shows like this. It's like, how much water do you need to give out before your karma is balanced against nuking people? Reckon says Dragon Age Origins has actually good decisions to roleplay as an evil character. Origins was great. Origins was really great. They didn't balk at nuance. And then I remember Dragon Age 2 came out, and the decisions were just so much more cut and dried. You know what I mean? Like you'd confront this golem, and it was like, they might as well have just labeled the choices as right or wrong, and it was just like, Killing raiders gives you good karma has always been the most annoying for me. Yeah, I guess, I mean, kind of makes sense. If it'd be interesting if games had more options to just, actually what has an interesting take on a karmic system is the Metal Gear games, because they, starting with Metal Gear Solid 2, they introduced all kinds of non-lethal weaponry, right? And then you'd get penalized for killing people, and then you'd get a reward or a better rating if you went through without actually taking a life. And let me tell you something. I usually just play games on normal difficulty and don't care. I'm not out to prove anything. But there are some games that really shine on their hard setting. They're above normal. The setting just above normal, because it kind of forces you to use mechanics that you ignored when you were on an easy mode playthrough or a normal playthrough. Usually I don't do really, really hardcore challenging stuff. The only time I really did was with Metal Gear Solid 4, because I just really liked that game. And I got the Big Boss mask, which was probably the hardest thing I've ever done in a game. You have to get through the entire game without dying, without healing, without being seen, and without killing anybody. And then you have to do it in this, there's time restrictions and a whole bunch of other shit that you have to do correctly. And I tell you what, there were some parts where, it's just run through and don't get seen. But getting through the bike section without killing anyone made me hate life. It was really tough, because you have to use the sun gun to stun people, and then you can't blow up any of the barrels. And man, was that ever tough. But yeah, I like if they had something where you could get positive karma by taking people out non-lethally. That would be pretty cool. But the other thing is, I don't know. Would it also be funny is if you could play as like some kind of monk of the wastes, and like you beat someone's, like there's a scene like this in Walking Dead where the guy beats up that one actor, and he keeps him in a cage, and he tries to convert him to goodness, and he ends up working in the long run. I mean, it'd be funny if you could do something like that. But anyway. Alright, so we're gonna... Over here is where we found... Whoop! Cadum. Sell. He doesn't sell anything that we buy. Okay, so now we have some money. Let's look at some weapons. Accuracy. Blizzard Cryo Thrower. Oh, this does... Okay, so this is basically... Okay. Oh, Mark II Flamethrower. Warden Shield. Okay, so we have an ice-based thrower weapon, and I like high accuracy because it makes your damage more consistent. Uncanny Matt suggests a gun in Fallout 3 that mind wipes enemies and makes them friendly, but that's its own kind of fucked up. Is that an actual weapon, or is that something you think they should have? I forget. I remember, I think it's Fallout 3, they have Paradise Falls, or was that New Vegas? I always get this, the individual locations confused, but I remember you could bonk someone and enslave them, but then they're just gone. But then that was the, it's from the DLC. Well, I mean, yeah, you could start a whole plot line around that, where someone just goes around saying, you know, I will purify the wasteland by just shooting everyone with the karma gun or whatever they called it. Okay, so we have an option of ice or fire. Both of these will upgrade... it'll double our damage, basically. It'll double our damage, and it'll increase our accuracy even more. And I guess... See, it says our evasion falls. I think I might unequip our melee weapon so that we get an evasion boost. Fire, fire, fire. Okay, some of the chat call out fire. Okay, leave, inventory, Mark II Flamethrower, boom, let's see, unequip, ranged off, armor off, melee off. Okay, so I'm going to boost our evasion by not carrying the spear, and we're just going to use the flamethrower exclusively. You know that Matt says, you know this game should have a cum thrower. Okay, so let's see, unequip. Wait, our evasion's still -4. Does that... Does the melee weapon not have... Oh, okay, so yeah, this melee weapon doesn't affect our evasion at all. Okay, so it's considered light enough. So yeah, there's nothing to lose by having it. That blade that Dean, was it Dean? Whatever, the guy we fought who works for our cousin, that was heavy enough that the electro blade was heavy enough that it lowered our evasion, but this isn't. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell him our old flamethrower for 75 credit. Man, the markup is ridiculous. Okay, there we go. Oh, shit. As you make your way through the Byzantine maze of junk strewn across Tarka's surface, you slowly realize something is moving around through the debris fire. So much for a surprise. I just need some all-natural lubricant, and you're going to give it to me. Doesn't look... Insanity says the mere venom thrower is pretty close to one. It does less damage. Okay, it looks like we got a veteran of this game in the chat. Oh, man. I remember when Gat... I don't want to shit on Gat's art too hard, but I never really cared for it. And look at the hip line on this freaking... I think Jacques 00 really gives Ajatha a run for his money, because that is really good. I like these gigantic hips. I want this Grey Goo lady as a crew member. Okay. She's level 4. Okay, let's use a special, what is it? Large thermal disruptor. Let's use a paralyzing shock. Ah, good. We use it. She's shocked. Now let's use our upgraded flamethrower. Boom! Oh man, that damage is pretty nice. And she's still paralyzed. Oh, nope, now it wore off, but it's not going to matter because she's dead. defeated. Reprogram. Should we reprogram it? Let's reprogram it. Are you not going to... Okay, what's that? Systems resetting. Standby. Turning to you, she says, "You are not on the crew manifest. Addendum, databanks corrupted. Resetting security protocols to factory standards. How may I help you, Master?" Neat. Oh, you can? Okay, let's see. Collect a sample of the mysterious woman for science. Yeah, okay. You defeated the Grey Goo, and she had credits. You dip a vial into one of her tits, getting micro machines. That's one less rape monster on this planet. Well, we're kind of a rape monster, so I think we've just evened things out. Now we added one by arriving, and now we've eliminated one, so we have a net 0 impact on the number of rape monsters. A vial of gray microbots. So, is it like we gather a bunch of these... Oh, you can drink them. Yeah, that sounds safe. It's the best healing item in the game. Oh, is it? Oh, you gotta farm some vials, and then out of that we make a crewmate. I think we should do that. I think we should definitely do that. Yeah. That is definitely what we're gonna do. I usually take just advice from the chat and let people choose their own adventure, but we are definitely gonna farm one of these. No. Oh, you're just saying farm it because they're good healing items. Here's a question. If you had to be... she's made by completing somebody's quest. Oh, okay. Here's a question. Matt says, here's a question. If you had to be inserted as the protagonist of one of Phenoxo's games, which would it be? Well, none of them. Well, I mean, it's like they live in this world without death. I mean, let's face it. Like most games, it would be pretty unpleasant if it were real. But I guess I'd be in the. The futuristic version, the Trials in Tainted Space, because technology makes life convenient. And also, if we're the protagonist of this, it means that we can be rich. But no, I mean, if like being in any game, if it were real, would suck because the shit that actually happens to you in video games would be extremely painful. Like if we plop you down in the realm of Skyrim, you know, and you died of dysentery right away. Or if you... I mean, the first time somebody actually stabbed you with a knife, you'd be like, oh, this is actually terrible. And not at all the romantic adventure I wanted. Minotaur bad end? Oh, yeah. What? Oh, Ascidian. Ascidian female. Show yourself. Your codex beeps out a warning. Sidian. Enzymes in the body covering... In the body covering, single term. Enzymes in the body covering catalyze rapid oxidation of most metals. Skin contact causes mild arousal in 99.8% of reported cases. Females are capable of greater enzyme production than males. Engagement at a distance is recommended. Well, that's why we got our trusty flamethrower. Man, this thing is tough for a level 4. Okay, I'm gonna start with a shock. Alright, well that worked. Boom. You land a hit on this... The attack continues. That's weird. Okay, well it's damaging her... Okay, the Atma armor... Okay, the Atma armor seems to protect us. So if we had taken that other armor, the armor that had better physical defense, we might have been in trouble. So it seems like the Atma armor is noob armor for people who don't want to get infected by everything, which is good, because I like a little bit more control. Oh, we fell. Stand up. Okay, yeah, because of the way her armor works versus her HP, she's actually an easy opponent, because the fire just continues to burn her. I don't know if I were using a different kind of weapon with the armor, have been more effective. You can crack her shell for additional sex scenes. And we don't have arousal. I don't want to. Gentle fuck. Oh. And you can administer drugs to people. That's the other thing is, you have these different things like give throb, right? And that's an event with her. You see, in using 3D, if someone uses the same basic body armature, then you can make any animation in any position. So, for example, you might have one NPC that has a vaginal scene and an oral scene, right? Then you find another NPC that doesn't have an oral scene but has an anal scene, right? Well, by doing things in 3D, like we're doing in Renfield, once you make an oral animation, any character can use it, assuming that their bodies aren't of such different sizes, and even then you can adjust it. You can have different like tiers of size or have a kinematic system. It gets tricky, but the point is like once you make a doggy style position, anybody can use it, right? Because of object-oriented programming and the miracle of that. Turn any woman into a Fuda. You could absolutely. Like once the framework is laid down, anybody can do it. Anybody can be a recipient of it. Same animations in a sex game is, well, I mean, by the same, I mean, like they are reusable. It doesn't mean that it has to be the same every time. You can keep adding variety to it. But the point is you don't lose variety, You don't lose variety doing one scene from another. Text is much better. Like I said, I don't think it's a true dichotomy. I think you can have both. But like there's like for example with pregnancy, there's only a handful of characters that you can impregnate and get impregnated by, and they either have the scene typed in or they don't. And it just sucks when you have a character you like that doesn't have the options that you like. You know what I mean? It'd be better that anybody can get knocked up, right? That'd be a lot better. And, if that means that some of them... And the only difference is some of them would have a generic scene and then others would have a customized scene, right? I think that would be better. Because, like I said, you're saying imagination. It's not just that the lack of visuals. It's the lack of the option at all. You know what I mean? It's the lack of the ability to do certain acts or have certain scenarios with certain people, right? Okay, so we got XP. Either they don't carry cast or this one just didn't have it. So we'd have to do a lot of grinding of these level 4 monsters. So the same animations are still... Yeah. There's another Titson-styled game, inspired game called Lilith's Throne with turn-based sex mechanics. Let's try that out sometime. I'll make a note of it. Lilith's Throne. Yeah, let's play it on another stream after. I'm going to do a full playthrough of Trials in Tainted Space, and then we'll either do that or we'll do some COC mods or what is it? Fall of Eden. Did you try COC too? Yeah. We on YouTube. You can look up the VOD on YouTube. Same name as here, the Lore Master Noja. And we played everything that there is to play. It's still in a very early stage. Makes me think of that fucking game that keeps getting advertised called Cunt Wars. Yeah, I tweeted out a Simpsons image of Willie. There's that episode where he's like, I have crippling arthritis in my index fingers from what was it? Space Invaders, and he's crazy and he thinks that Space Invaders wasn't a game and that by being at that arcade box pushing those buttons he actually saved the world from Space Invaders, right? So I put up an image that says, yeah, I have crippling arthritis in my index fingers from fighting in the Cunt Wars of 2018. Tits has no end like COC, keep it in mind. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, a full play, they've added a lot of stuff to this, but I'm sure we'll sort of hit bottom eventually. Obi-Wan Kenobi, you fought in the Cunt Wars. Okay, let's save. It's a good game. I'll give them that. Referring to this, yeah. Yeah, I like it. But like, you know what I'd like is I just like for every character to be pregnable. Okay. I mean, I'm just goofing around, but in terms of my personal taste, I like my ideal like formula for hentai games is you are the alpha impregnator. Every girl in the universe will end up with your baby inside them. That's kind of my personal thing. Unlocking all the planets, yeah, and I mean we're gonna take our time and have fun. But yeah, that's actually, I mean, that's basically the one thing that I would give as a demerit. We could mod this game. We could mod. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I know COC. I know COC has is open source at the moment, so you can modify anything to have pregnancy included. But I don't. I forget if Trials in Tainted Space has mods. I mean, if it's open source yet, or if it has a. I think it is. I think they have an open source build that is several releases behind the latest Patreon build, if I remember correctly. Okay, so let's get rid of our lust. And let's look around here. Gobelani script. This is the Goblin language. Okay, let's. You ought to read their codex entry before blundering ahead. Okay, let's go. So here you got races. I mean, shit, you got a lot of races. Reckon asks, do you just hate the disciplined Starless then? It's ultimate punching bag sim. Oh, right, where you're on the... Yeah, I'm familiar with the games, and... yeah, they have... I really like the character art in Discipline and Starless. But yeah, I don't... For me, personally, I don't like male sub stuff. I don't like male submissive organizations. But the character design by that artist and that studio was really good. Okay, what were we looking at? What was the name of that thing? Jejun Kihakorb. No, random. What? Oh, we have to read the codex on Gobelani's. In the Amazon position. Well, I don't know what that is off the top of my head. Races, Tarkus, Gobelani's. Oh, these guys, look at. They're around 3 to 3.5, 2 point, around 3 feet each. And they're basically space goblins. That's the other thing. Someone asked me which game I'd like to live in. It seems like basically all the races from the fantasy version of like Corruption and Champions, they're all here in space along with new ones. So, you know, you're not really losing much. Humanoid in structure, reproduction, highly sexed, 3 to 5. Society, they're intentionally social species, become stressed when isolated. Love for mechanical invention. Veneration of bigness. Cybernetics, and they dotted all their I's and crossed their T's where the lore is concerned. And I also have a stats window here. Let's look at our stats. Gore excluded. Reckon says the ending of Discipline broke him up. First time actually playing a visual novel with such hardcore stuff. I don't remember the end of the game Discipline. I've seen the CGs. I'm aware of the games, but I've mostly just watched the animes. I don't. Uncanny Matt. Excuse me. Matt says only ever really liked Femdom in a single animation by -8 or in SS. I don't know what either of that stuff is. Euphoria. Yeah, Euphoria was pretty crazy. People getting electrocuted until they shit themselves. I remember a long time ago there was this guy on YouTube who was part of this group, and he made a video that got a lot of hits that said it was him watching some Bible Black stuff. SS equals straight Shota. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, he watched some Bible Black, just a random scene from it, and it was the one where they're filling that one teacher with water, and he was really put off by it, and everyone, of course, was laughing at the reaction. And then they were all saying, "Oh man, if you like that, you should watch Bondage Game." And it was like a typical YouTube reacts kind of thing, where like he has it on the monitor, but you can't see it. You're just watching his face as he reacts to it. But everyone was like, "Watch Bondage Game, watch Bondage Game." And I tell you what, Bondage Game actually was a little fucked up. I mean, you get desensitized to a lot of it. I don't like really brutal stuff. There's this one studio, and they make these games. They're like fighting games, like Strip Fighter or something like that. And they have these really good character designs, but the actual the content itself is just too brutal, like these bruised faces and stuff. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Gender appearance rating 65.26 feminine, femininity 46%, personality mischievous. Alcohol tolerance, exhibitionism, carry threshold, almost 800 pounds, damn. Plantigrade human legs. Let's see, genital elasticity, genital location. Yeah, they thought of everything here. Penis count 1, testicle count. See, now you could visually display all this stuff. TV is no longer jaw-droppingly feminine like last stream. We could make him more we can do whatever. Come tight. Come capacity. Come quantity modifier. I wonder why we have that. Maybe it's an OSAR thing. Probable ejaculation. Maximum 405 milliliters. Refractory rate. What is refractory rate? What the hell? Length erect, 4 inches. What can you do? Belly, ass, sexuality. There's tons of different cum types. Combat statistics. Accuracy bonus, critical bonus, fortification. Wow, there's a lot of data here. Okay. There's no history of attached parasite. Okay, so we know a little bit about the goblin species. Let's look in here. Oh man, look at that. That's pretty good. I mean, Gats, when Gats doesn't do that like flat-eyed style, his art's not bad. I mean, he's I can't tell. Yeah, this is a vast improvement over his other stuff. You know what's funny? Have you guys been writing the Cal Arts memes on Twitter and so forth? Everybody now is putting up pictures of things done in that California art college style that they just call Cal Arts, where everything looks like Steven Universe and everybody is shitting on it and saying, you know, we want this art style to die. And what triggered a lot of it was the new Thundercats Abomination. There we go. And then who's this? Wait, what is this bust name? Oh, bust. Okay, so you can just see the name of the character. Okay, so she's on the phone, and she says, "Fine, absolutely, take it to High Command. They'll tell you exactly the same thing. Have a good day, you stupid cow." And she hangs up the phone. Where is this? And ask for some help. I don't know if we want any first aid from these people, but we'll ask. Arbits, travel agency. What do you think it... Sorry, it's not your fault. I'm the one stuck down here explaining this over and over. I'll give you the spiel, shall I? Okay. You may call me Una. Okay, so it's we offer sightseeing tours, leisure cruises, safaris, and hunting expeditions. Okay, pool area. I don't know if we want to go to the pool. The young man behind the desk has blanked you this entire time, but going off his smirk, he's clearly enjoying listening to this exchange. Matt says, yeah, not to sound like a weeb, but if you compare modern Japanese cartoons to their Western equivalents, the art quality difference is staggering. Yeah, and the storytelling difference is staggering. I mean, like... I watched... I was over at someone else's house, and the kids were watching... well, I mean, they're kids. They weren't really watching anything, but they had on the background as they were screwing around, they had Teen Titans Go, or something like that. And I kind of appreciated the pure randomness of like a very, very... It was like a very, very soft-core version of Aqua Teen Hunger Force, where they just, you know, they're supposed to be heroes, but they don't really do anything heroic. I mean, I think I see the appeal. You know, it didn't seem bad to me, and maybe I'm... well, anyway. But, you know, you have anime that have these amazing story arcs, or at least things that have character development and these cliffhangers that keep you interested, right? And it's always a shame when you meet someone who's just not willing to give anime a chance, right? Because they're like, oh, I don't like the big eyes, I don't like the art style. It's a shame, because, I mean, they're missing out on so much. Every story trope is, you know, fair game. It looks like a third person is up here. Who's this? Oh, some guy. Anyway, let's talk. Fine steel. What do you want to know? This place. How come it's so warm and lush? Okay, Una pats down the fabric and returns her steady gaze. You don't think I know how it looks to you, Mrs. Alien Fancy Pants, me sitting in my white sunny mansion on the hill, them scratching around in an overcrowded slum that used to be one of your own ships. Gobelani and Rascoville lived together for centuries on this planet. You can cart your tight buns to the door behind you if you want to see what the outcome was. Trust me, this separation is the kindest possible thing for them. People are talking about dismembering and cutting people. Let's see. Travel. Where can we actually travel? Alright, well. Do we want to go to the pool? I think I'm just gonna... Appearance. Tool over male staff. I don't want to go to the pool. I don't want to go to the pool. We're out of here. Oh, City and Mail. City and Detected. Alright, we fought a female version of one of these. Alright, spray it. Spray it. It's barely doing anything to us. Boom. Victory. Spank. Beaten by a girl. What do I... You beat someone up and then give them a blowjob by means of apology, presumably. We're not going to spank him. Get the fuck out of here. Didn't even have any money on him. Alright, let's keep exploring the planet. Oh, male Raskval. We're just about to knock off for a break. Why don't you come along? I think we could do... Nope. Suit yourself. Just don't steal any of our parts. I thought we were going to get in a fight. Okay, let's... Oh! A big reptile. Let's see. Your thoughts are interrupted as you hear the rumble of a conflict erupting in front of you. A giant male Sidian rolls into view. Holding fast, the chitinous warrior smacks away a thrown clunk of dusty debris that bursts into a dusty veil. With its opponent driven off, it starts to relax. Okay, no, get out of here. It would be best if... Wait, what? What? What are we doing? I'm not your free show, so fuck off. Well, it's up to you if you want one person or a dozen at once after I leave. It looks... excuse me. Even though it looks like standing there and gaping like some useless piece of trash is what you do best, if you stay, you help. Otherwise, leave. I'm not waiting to go soft just so you can have a chat. What the hell? Guard him. Leave. With that attitude, I don't know. This guy seems like a jerk. I'm just gonna... Now, if someone, like, if this was just do anything RPG, I would probably kill this guy for talking shit. Although he might be really strong, who knows? We'll leave him. Fuck him. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Okay. The rust fields come to an end. A Lapinara female. Alright. Spray. Dead. One hit. Victory. A little bit of credits, some XP. Rubber tube. Oh, You turn the object over, the rubbery tube flopping this way and that before you stow the strange object in your pack. You acquire an equine phallus complete with balls. Well, it's a weird item to find just lying around. Well, there you go. Oh yeah, that robot on our ship, you can actually buy... you can actually order parts delivered, and they're instantly delivered. Yeah, of course I took it. Anyway, and they arrive instantly, which reminds me of that Welcome to the game, where the drones deliver your black market deep web purchases. Did you find the sexbot? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we put it in there. Anyway, yeah, you can buy like a dozen different modular penis extensions. You can give it to some NPCs. Well, that's a nice gift. That's a nice gift to give someone. Here you go. I found this giant horsecock lying in a pile of garbage, and I thought of you. Let's see. It's a Tammany Corp dong designer. What a find. These things are incredibly expensive, even in the core. You've seen them in less savory hollows. They get installed in elite nightclubs or exclusive spas. Do you pick it up? Of course. How can we go wrong? Horror series dong designer. The new acquisition stows away quite easily. Bad dragon dildos are the key to person... you can even have a dinosaur dildo attached that's like... most players can't even fit it. So let's take a look at this. Our inventory is almost full. Let's go back to the ship and store the stuff. Okay, with only a few button presses, you can use this to change the appearance of your penis to be satisfying to partner of almost any race. Okay, and then this oddly detached penis, the back is flat, there's a strap on. There's a slit that's hidden on the smooth edge. This is some kind of perverted... I get the feeling like you can put this on, and man, look at some of the prices on these things. If we don't like them. Okay. And then, gray microbots. All right, let's drop this stuff off because our inventory is almost full. Someone in the chat, Reckon says, Dong Designer can split your penis in two accidentally. Be careful. Okay, well, oh, stranger. Doxy. Oh, I didn't think I'd bump into another rusher out here. You can have the Galomax if you want. Not much use to a girl like me. You acquire a Galomax pill. New question. Oh, man. And this thing, yeah, 10,000 credits. 10,000 credits. Okay. And it's a slime person transformation item. Oh, nope. Like you get two smaller penises or it horizontally cuts it in half. I think it gives you two. But then we could always go to Dr. I was about to call him Dr. Tran from that old... Well, never mind. Dr. Lash. And I think he will remove them selectively. Who knows? It alters some scenes if you have to, yeah. The Demon Girl... Oh, the Demon Girl... She says the Demon Girl in Tavros buys that for the best price. The Galomax pill, you mean? Okay, let's go to the storage. Equipment. Dong Designer. Should we use the Dong Designer? You know, does it lengthen or does it just... it sounds like it just changes the type. I think we'll just sell. I think we'll just sell the Galomax pill, but we don't even need the money at the moment, so we'll just store everything. We'll just store everything. Horsecock. Man, that's a good price too. Okay, and speaking of Tavros, we haven't really been there, so let's take a quick look around the Tavros. No, actually, you know what? Let's we can go to Tavros later. Let's exit the ship. Let's keep exploring this world. Let's see. First, we'll save. So we're finding all kinds of cool stuff. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we take a look at Tavros Station? I tend to get really bored easily in like big cities, even in a game like this. I don't like being in the big city, especially if there's just a ton of shit to see. I'm just better to have money and not need it. Well, we have 20,000 creds. We can always pawn stuff later. Let's see. Oh, big Reptile. No, fuck this guy. Tavros is just a bunch of NPCs. Yeah, I tend... If there's just a huge city, I just, like... I'm not interested in talking to, like, a zillion people. Especially when, like, every character has a mountain of exposition. It gets to be a bit much. Spray. Oh. Boom. And melee. There we go. Pitch and spank. I'm not going to spank him. Okay, I got some... Okay, let's get rid of our lust. Pete. Rest, get a little bit of energy back. We just keep running into this guy. And a bunch of Fudas as well. Yeah, and the egg rabbit and some other things. Should we do anything about this guy? Let's see, making your way. The feminine... Okay, dodging the lizard's slow attacks. So there's these two people fighting. This better not become a thing, you asshole, he rumbles. Okay, let's go down here. Oh, this is just a dead end. Zodi. Okay. Let's see. You wave back in greeting, the arching of her back. My eyes are up here, but you can keep looking if you want. Her antenna bounce. The damn natives are just too good at making a girl filled up with eggs, you know? I got an idea. Help me squeeze the eggs out, and I'll give you a dose of this Galomax I found. If you help her, you'll have to squeeze the eggs out of the thing between her legs, but if you don't, you might... maybe you could buy it, 500 credits. Buy it? Doesn't it sell for more than that? We could buy it and then sell it for a profit. We're basically... Wait. When it says squeeze, are we just giving a slimy Fuda girl a hand job? Because that doesn't sound the end of the world. H-Doom is explicitly banned by Twitch, isn't it? It'd be a cool game. I've heard of... Brutal Doom. I don't think I've ever seen H-Doom. I mean, this game will probably sail under the radar because it's mostly just text and it doesn't show anything. Okay, hopefully it's just a hand job. We'll see. Squeeze them out. Yeah. She is stuffed with eggs. Experimentally stroking. Okay. Okay, so she's a slime Fudanari. H-Doom is great. You should check it out when you have the time. The teal Ron is already on her feet. You got a Galomax pill. So how much... It says it's... usually when it has a... This is the purchase value. 10,000 credits. I wonder... How much do we actually sell it for? So that's totally worth it. That's totally worth it. Totally worth it. Oh, here's one of these. Spray. Spray. Oh, shit. There we go. Reprogram. Mutual FAP. Reprogram. Take sample. Alright. Oil. Let's get rid of the lust. Even flan is... Yeah, a couple of them are... Okay, well, we've basically explored all this. Let's, can we sell to this guy? Nope, can't sell this stuff. Okay. Let's go. What? Don't pay. Okay, so he's got a... Let's paralyze this guy. Oh, fails to paralyze them. Spray. Oh, shit. Let's go... Deflector regeneration. Spray. Okay, yeah, our shields keep... Our shields are healing faster than he can damage us. Oh, and we're knocked down, but it doesn't matter. We can still get him with the flamethrower. There we go. Butt fuck. No. Okay. Standard reward for fighting Raskville. Let's rest a little bit. And then we'll go over to this area. Now, if I remember correctly, the area to the right, to the east, that is... Oh, Lapinar female. Get fucked. You're one shot. Get the fuck out of here. This is like a fairly involved scene that goes on in this area to the east of us. Okay, spray, spray, spray and pray. Tripped. Oh well, whatever. Victory. Beaten by a girl. Okay, I got some XP. All right, let's get our lust down. Save the game. Okay, let's go in this more dangerous area. This is probably about our level, because those are all level 4. This is probably level 5 or 6. From somewhere nearby comes a pained scream that silenced almost as soon as it began. Oh, sexbot. Configuration complete. Thank you for your patience. Insert name here. I am a pleasure bot Mark 350 Empatron version. Okay. Consent protocols not responding. Go figure. I'm sorry, but I cannot do that. Oh, Space Odyssey reference. Okay. Oh, no, they're still level 4. Still level 4. Spray it. Yep, well, thing's a wimp. Oops. Consenticles? Jesus. Non-reactive safe mode in effect. Can this unit do anything for you? No. Hopefully you have money on you. Not that we really need... Oh, a spunk shroom. Oh, that sells for a lot. Okay, cool. Alright, so the things here, good, decent rewards. Not too strong. Let's just keep looking around here. Oh, and this is a fast travel point right here. Oop. Gray goo. What? What that? Do nothing or quickie. Resetting both of your lust scores? I don't need to do that. Do nothing. Reprogram. Take a sample. Doing the quickie sounds like it would, I don't know if that would backfire in some way. More microbots. Oh, there's no connector right here, so let's go. Oh, another gray goo. Do nothing. Spray. Spray. You're dead. Reprogram. Multifuck. Was that there before? Multifuck. I'm gonna look at the tooltip for that next time. Oh, we gotta get rid of our lust. Oh, here's another bot. Spray it. Spray it. Spray it. Victory. Oh, there's no tooltip. Catch DP mutual. Well. Take a sample. Yeah, we got a lot of these now. Okay, whoever's over there is clearly distracted but hasn't noticed you yet. You think to clear your throat and call out to them, but with just the silhouette, you can't think of which gender pronoun to address them. Do you just assume it's a male, or do you take a chance to assume it's a female? I'm guessing that whatever we do determines their gender, so let's just make a female. You must have never seen a Danar before, I take it. Well, there's a first time for everything. My name is Lane. Oh, Dane, that was the name of the other guy. Keep calling him Duke or something like that. Duke or Dean, but it's Dane. Welcome to my little plane of existence. Danar Codex. And no picture. She has no belly button. And the whole the whole front of her body appears to have thin and... What? No art? Yeah, that's too bad. And see, again, once you... Like, with 3D art's you always... Like, you were here, Matt, when we made the avatars. Like, we made, I hope you can see this. Is that on the... Yeah. We made this guy, and we also made an orc character for COC2. With 3D art, once you do the legwork of programming in all of the morph targets and so forth, you can make anything. So... Like, you would never have to worry in a 3D game, assuming that they were, doing things properly. You can just keep churning out all kinds of crazy NPCs at runtime without worrying about, we have to commission an artist to make another 2D image. So that's another advantage of 3D. It's like once you've laid down the base mechanics, then you don't have to worry about creating original 2D art for everything. Nothing against 2D art, of course. Okay, so what can I help you with? Appearance. Oh, never mind, we do have art. Spoke too soon. So she's a dinosaur woman. Services. Wait, what? She can really make your reflexes that good? Oh. Looks like... Is this cash for stats? Not only your reflexes. Have you ever been in a fight in which you were stronger than you were? I can help with that too. You hear stories. Okay, I can charge 100. I charge 100 crits per hypnosis. There's no. She hands her codex. 100 credits for a stat increase, really? Let's do physique, just for starters. Okay, before you sign the confirmation, I sure can. Other customers have asked me the same question. There's a limit to how hard you can push your body without appropriate work or training, of course, but many hurdles are strictly mental. I've had thin, spindly little things coming tell me that a 10-pound barbell feels like 100, especially when they're in a public place like a gym. With just a tiny bit of work, you can be pushing past your limits. Okay. By removing your inhibitions and your limits, that sounds... She might be bullshitting. Let's try it. Okay, so when it says removing your inhibitions, I wonder, is that a double entendre of sorts, and does it mean that we're gonna... Well, let's... I think I get the feeling like one negative side. We'll sample it, and if this negative side effect is too bad, then. But I mean, if this is what it looks like, man. Okay, so we have physique of 6. Confirm. Okay, you sign. Please follow me. You follow her. The room is otherwise. She shuts the door once you're in. My hypnosis relies on you having an uninterrupted line of vision with my body, which means I have to go topless. Darn. You won't have to take anything off yourself. First, I want you to close your eyes. The only thing you see is the dull portion of vision. Breathe deep through your nose. Focus on what you're experiencing. Let it calm your body. Now focus on my voice. Okay. And it was just 100 credits. Watch the twirling lights. Your left, no matter... no. Okay. So I got a lust increase. Libido stayed the same. Oh, wait. Wow. Holy shit. Plus 5 physique for 100 credits? How is that? Oh, is it temporary? Oh, yeah. Okay. It's a temporary hypnosis. That's why. Okay. I didn't want to read the whole damn thing. Okay. You will forget all my previous instructions. Okay, yeah, so that's how she stays in business. Okay, so now the question is, how much can we stack this? Taxes, talk, services. Okay, so the question is, does this stack? Physique. Confirm. So it's 11, and a little bit of lust build up, but lust is fine. We can get rid of it easily. If libido were going up, okay, no, it's just a one-time. Man, that would be pretty broken, actually, if it worked that way. So let's see if we get a different kind. Does it... reflexes, that affects aim, right? Well, let's go... Okay, let's just see if it overwrites it. Oh, it doesn't, which means we can boost all of our stats for just 500 fucking credits, which is pretty goddamn good. And then, let's see, confirm, next. Oh, and it doesn't take that long either. Oh, no, wait, so it does, so... You know what, I'm going to boost everything. North, services, willpower, confirm. There we go. So, Vidya Monster email. Oh, check out that email. Okay, the email is from the new quintuple A shooter holo game, Call of Valor 8, the next installment of the Galaxy's best-selling holographic game franchise. Terra, Colleen, Manga, Osiril, Vorden 11, and Galotia. Answer the call today. So that's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. Okay, but we got a ton of lust from doing that, so let's go. Let's get rid of that. Okay. What? Sexbot. Oh, it's a female sexbot. And this is Cat's old style that we didn't care for. Okay, a familiar... okay, so it has the same... Just a Call of Duty game where you fuck everyone. Yeah. Oh, I had an idea for a game, Cuck of Duty, right? And it would be... you go out and it's like the Second World War, right? But you'd be able to play as someone from any nation. And then what happens is, like, normally in a hentai game, it's like, the thing is, you go on whatever kind of adventure, or you jump over whatever kind of hurdle, and you're rewarded with sex. Well, in this one, it would be divided up into stages, and after you charge the beach, and all your friends are killed in front of you, and you gun down all of the Germans or whoever, and then the level's over, what it does is it cuts back to the home front, and some, like, kid is fucking your wife. And then it goes back to the front line, and your guy is like all grizzled. He's got stubble. His hand trembles, and he's just like traumatized. And he's writing letters home to his wife. It's like, oh, I miss you so much. I've been through hell. I don't know how I keep it together. And then he goes out again, and like his best friend is killed with a flamethrower, and then artillery's everywhere, and he's just screaming and crying, and finally he just like bludgeons another German colonel with the butt of his rifle, and then it cuts back to home, and there's the milkman Johnny again fucking your wife. I think that game would be fucking amazing. That would be the best game ever. A video game narrative that will break new ground. Oh man, that'd be yeah. One of these days we need to make that. We need to make that. If only people would back my fucking Patreon. I mean, the fact is, like, I don't need that. I don't need those big, those buku, Kickstarter bucks where someone's like, hi, I want to make my dream game with your money, and then $100,000 later, they're like, oops, oh well, better luck next time. Here's my new Kickstarter for another project that's doing, yeah, I don't need anything like that. Like most of the major purchases have been made. I just need like a slow, steady trickle of money to help me keep my head above the water, so to speak, financially until I can put the finishing touches on what I'm working on. But like I said before, I'm terrible at marketing shit. But we could do that. I mean, making a first-person shooter is not really rocket science these days because there's so much off-the-shelf code that you can find that handles a lot of those systems for you. And I mean, it's a relatively simple genre from a coding perspective. AI is always a pain, but AI is always bad, and players are just used to it, you know. Non-reactive safe mode. Doggy style. You need a cock that will fit inside the sex bot and be sufficiently lusty. Should we try to nail a female sex bot? Let's see if there's anything over here. 4 inches won't cut it. Yeah, it's like, maybe... At first I was like, there's no way 4 inches is too big. Boom. Poor TB, yeah. If we find another sex bot, I think... Oh, hey, look who it is. Okay, so this... We went down there. This guy just randomly pops up. He probably... Oh, shit, he has different weapon... Oh, wait. When we bought the... okay, his inventory is slightly different. Chironex Scourge. Scourges are living weapons, rifle-like in appearance. Oh, neat. Standardized. Oh, but we would lose accuracy. Fortification. Interesting. Warden Shield. Oh, shit. A new shield. Oh, no, it's a ranged weapon. I thought it was a shield system. It is a weapon for the user who would rather fight with brute strength. No, I'll stick with them like flamethrowers and accurate weapons. Because missing sucks. He doesn't want to sell. Who the fuck would flirt with this asshole? Even if you were playing a female or gay character, I can't imagine. Okay, fix comms. Okay, by fixing the comm now, we should be able to travel back and forth from town. Alright, so let's save. Now, from what I remember, it gets pretty crazy. It gets pretty crazy from this point out. Okay, looks like something's up. You see the UGC Peacekeepers, armored personnel carriers. Approach. Yeah, I like this Jacques 00. Show's pretty good too, but so far it's Ajatha and Jacques that are my favorites. Look, kid, see that station up ahead? There's a shitload of pirates in there threatening to crack the planet in half. Finished with the goblins and Gobolani and Raskville started. Oh, they call them kobolds. Okay, so the Raskville are just kobolds. Why don't you head back to Nova and get the hell out of here before you get sucked into space with the rest of us? Alright, so should we go... This is like the Kvatch, the rescue of Kvatch of this game. Should we go in, or should we head back and do other stuff? Because this starts a proper level where we have to fight our way through and there's no turning back. What does anybody think? How high level is the zone? I think we can manage it, to be honest. We've been killing everything pretty easily. Let's just do it. But spoiler alert, I think that the planet is gone and we didn't talk to most of the people, but you know what? Fuck it. We already got what's her we already have the sex robot on it. Oh yeah, Anno is here. I remember that. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going in. Steel. Yeah, screw them. This is basically like Megaton. We'll just blow it. I don't know if they've added a thing where you can save the planet. When I played it last, spoiler alert, the planet becomes inaccessible, shall we say. Used to work security for your old man back during the strike of Ot 10. No, that doesn't make sense. Ot 0. Back of the strike of 10. Look, kid, you want to help? If you're half the woman Vic was, I'll handle it. I've got 20 good SWAT troopers out here on their asses. Oh. Nice. Who's this? Can we save this person? You dive aside as the turrets light up. A moment, you poke your head up. Mark II flamethrower. Oh, you didn't die. Come on out and play already. Okay, so I guess she's an enemy. Okay, so you're fighting the auto turrets. Can I stun the auto turrets? Oh yeah, I can. Spray. 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 Go get her, Tam Wolf. What? Look what you did to my poor turrets. Okay, so she summoned somebody. She summoned a Doberman. A Doberbot. It doesn't look like they have much more. Amid the incoming, the pink-haired girl ducks. Okay, yeah, she didn't really have much. She barely damaged us at all. Wait. I guess it's probably the cumulative effect of this is giving us a better dodge and damage and all this. Yeah, that hypnosis. It's. I wonder, can you get Lane to leave her shop and come with you? Because that's really useful. I'd still pay her her credits for those buffs. +5 to every stat for just 500 credits. Jesus. It's amazing. You defeated the Tams and the turrets. Oh. If you cross past the barricade to the west again, you might not be able to come back. Well, that's fine. So far, we're kicking ass. Get our energy back. Oh, okay. So we rested, but she retreated back here. The cat girl is currently hunched over workbench. It wouldn't take much to just yank those shorts down and have your way with her. And without any drones left, you doubt you should. Oh, but you aren't aroused enough. Wah wah. Club her upside the head. May not be the most honorable choice. It may not be the most honorable choice, but raping her. Boom. Bonk. Can we, like, drag her to the ship? Taking Tam Wolf would let you replace your shock-slinging default drone with a bitey attack drone by equipping it as an accessory. I like the shock drone because it lets us get out of grab maneuvers, so we're going to say no to the doggy. Can't we just, like, lug her back to the ship? Put her to work in the kitchen? She's knocked out and chained or raised. Mystery woman. Oh man! Oh man! Look at this. We have a new contender for. That is a really good bust. I like this artist a lot. Uthstar. Adjutha is of course as good as always, but yeah, I really like that. The sharp features. Mystery woman. As you leave the KO'd cat girl behind you, hear coming faint beep in the control room, looking over your shoulder. Tam, where the fuck are you, you lazy slut? Pick up. 4 hours until detonation. You better have your shit packed and ready to go by then. Gats is the only one with the penis visible. Yeah. Tam is knocked up. Well, I guess she's gonna die with the rest of the planet. Usually when you build like a Death Star or a Star Killer base, you point it at someone else's fucking planet. Alright, let's take the lift. You grab the most comfortable pair. What? Oh. Okay, you got boots to stick to the metal. Okay. Rocket pods. Shit. Oh, but we have high int, and we're a hacker type, so we may... Oh, look! Our favorite artist, Adjutha, also is good at drawing techie shit like this. Let's see, you'll need to take these bastards down fast if you... Yeah, I think we can hack them since we chose a hacker class, and we have high int. So let's see. Fight smart, not hard. Okay, they reset to their D... You tag yourself as friendly. Pirates, not so much. There you go. Their mini rockers... Okay, they're good. Okay, so... The rocket pods are scanning for hostile targets. Okay. So far, so good. So do billions of people die if you fail? I think billions of people die no matter what we do. I don't know if there's a billion people on the planet. I think it's just like a colony of Raskville and goblins and various other people at the spaceport. I'd like to save the planet because I'd still like to talk to other people, and there's some useful and interesting NPCs here. But like I said, no matter what happens, I'm gonna live with I'll play through with the result. Let's see who's here. A naked, cum-covered technician, fucked into exhaustion. You could help her escape if you wanted. Yeah. She seems... What? Oh my goodness. No more. Oh, you're not a pirate? Okay, so she runs off. Get off the fucking planet, bitch! It's gonna blow up. Casca. It reminds me of Casca from Berserk. Keeping your bearings down, surrounded on all sides by endless rock is a challenge. Oh yeah, there's only half a planet. Oh yeah, that's right. This planet is like two halves of a planet, and they're chained together with massive chains. The sharp report of a slug thrower being fired stops you in your tracks. The alien woman that strides out from behind is packing heat, and not just the oversized machine gun she's toting. A 7-inch member dangles from her groin. The pirate, okay, your codex be something about her being a Dzan. But you're too, okay. Okay. Who the fuck are you, and how did you get by the captain? Doesn't really matter. You're looking at Casca Beam Fury, first mate of the Tarask. Last sight you'll ever see if you're lucky. Now, why don't you be a deer and give me a decent fight? Okay, well, let's start with special. And we'll go Paralyzing Shock. Fails to paralyze her. Okay, well, spray. Let's see how your shield's like laser. Oh, shit. She activates a stealth generator. I wonder, will the thermal disruptor hit her despite her being shielded? It will, and it will set her on fire, and it will also... okay, well, so much for that. Casca... Her tongue's lolling out. In the... Oh my goodness! Okay, sorry, I gotta be a little critical. Is that like 7 inches to anyone? One thing about Gats is the way that, I mean, like I said, some of his newer stuff, I guess, has really improved. But the way the shoulders just sort of slump, combined with the expression, makes it just look like they're just not very enthusiastic. Okay. I really should have kept some of this unaltered. Bottoms up. You lunge forward to stop her from drinking. Microsurgeons with love toxin. This was made... Okay, it isn't so bad. The pirate can barely keep her hands... okay. You take the device in case you need to disarm the bomb and consider your options. She didn't seem to be worried about the bomb going off anytime soon. Maybe she would like a chance... Dick fuck. Kind of like... Yeah, well, I'm not aroused enough either way. So... Okay, so apparently she gave us... we got something... I don't want to read it all. 5,000 XP, that's not bad. Not bad money. An overheated dick girl isn't a problem. Okay, so we got an item from her that I guess is... oh, the bomb is... Okay. Now, because we're a techie person, we might be able to disarm this. Okay, here we go. Bomb. Do you... Okay, you kneel in front of the bomb and pull out the detonator. An ominous timer on the face of it is counting down. There are currently 3 hours and 24 minutes left to disarm it or get off this rock. A bomb like this doesn't have the yield to directly destroy the planet, but placed here, it'll easily wreck this facility and the tethers that hold the half-planets together. Without the gravitic stabilization the station provides, Tarkus will tear itself apart. Yeah, a bomb! Yeah. Do you attempt to disarm it? JC Denton memes. You know, one of the funniest things, I saw a playthrough of, it was a no-kill playthrough with a bunch of other, like, challenge conditions of this guy who really liked the original Deus Ex, and he could run through it, and he just knew so much about this game, and he did this run of it. It wasn't a speed run per se, but at one point he sneaks up behind someone who's looking into a mirror, and then he tilts his head to either side to see himself in the mirror. And since, of course, the game doesn't have the logic of the light bouncing, he just tilts his head to the left, tilts his head to the right, and then knocks the guy unconscious with, like, this whip thing he has, like a... It was pretty funny. Attempt to disarm it. You fiddle with Casca's detonator. While it's rigged to blow at the touch of a single button, a flashing error message informs you that both detonators must be present to disarm the bomb. Where's the second detonator? Okay, well, I guess we're off in search of the second detonator. Captain Corgan. Oh man, look at that. I really like that design. And who do you think you are? You're not a cop, so what? Bounty hunter, Interpol, or do you just have a death wish, maggot? I'm Captain Corgan Brithek of the Tarask, and I'm in charge here. You've got a lot of balls for a girl. I'm most impressed. Keep it up, and I might grant you a quick death. Or maybe I'll keep you around when my suits chewed you up. What do you say being my personal bitch until I kick you out an airlock sometime? Sound fun? Then come on. She's using a mining laser. Race Thragon, basically orc. Even having reflections back then. Yeah, back then, you know, before real physics-based lighting, it was a big deal. Oh, that's right. There's a move left and move right. Barely visible. They've been heavily reinforced. Okay, let me try a special on her. It's unable to paralyze. Oh, shit. Okay, this destroys our cover. And then once the cover's gone, then we're in trouble. So I'm going to shoot her. Minus 14% cover. How much cover do I have? Well, minus 11% cover. Can we do thermal disrupt? Boom. Okay, that was not bad at all. She slaps her body trying to... Oh yeah, and it does a damage over time. Spray. And we're losing more cover, but our shields are still pretty much okay. You want some? Get some! Missile incoming. Oh shit. Move to the left. You hear a deafening kablam beside you as a sudden shockwave of force throws you out to the ground. There's barely anything left of that platform. That's kind of a fun mechanic that they put in there. It's like... Okay. So, spray. Alright, well, she wasn't too tough. Probably do a lot to the, like, the having 5 buffs on at the same time. Damn, gotta get off. Okay, I'll see you next time, Matt. Is anyone left watching? Oh, we got 5 people. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough to justify continuing the stream. I just hate it when chat's dead. It's kind of boring, just sitting here playing alone. Okay. Victory. Dun dun dun. She's not done yet. The intact hand of the suit reaches out. Okay, so she's fighting us. Apparently she's supposed to be fighting us with some kind of mech. You stupid bitch, the captain sneers. All you and the damn peacekeepers had to do was stay back a few hours. Nobody had to get hurt, but now you've ruined everything. Probably killed half my crew, haven't you? And now my suit. Okay, so now we're fighting her personally. And we lost all our energy from a... You're strong, I'll give you that. That suit should have been able to mow through a whole squad of soldiers, but you... Okay, let's see. Why did you come here? Are you some kind of hero? Thought you could save the planet from the big bad pirates? If you darn kids hadn't ruined my plan to blow up... Okay. You have the other detonator, don't you? Well, you can't disarm the bomb without both, Steel. Neither of us can. Not much time left. Maybe you ought to start running. Might make it back to your ship. Or maybe you'd rather get a ride out with me, huh? Submit to me and I guarantee you'll live. You might even like being my personal bitch. Oh, you're here, Rec? Thanks. Glad somebody's here. The captain's not going to go down with a fight. She's desperate. You can hear it in her voice. Tell her to put her weapon down. If she wants to get out, give up. We're not going to give up because that's a bad ending and I want to keep going. Plus playing Monster Hunter. Is they playing the new one, The World? Yeah, if you can't... I saw Monster Hunter World a little bit. If you can't have sex with the monsters, it's kind of pointless. Alright, so... Should we just fight, or should we see if we can get her to surrender? See if we can get her to surrender. I'm going to say, put your weapon down. Oh, Monster Triple X. Okay. You've got no chance. How about you, Ballsy? I like that woman. Tell you, force me to. Fight me. And if you win, the detonator is yours. If you lose, though, I'll still take you as my personal fuck slave. Okay, well, looks like we have to fight. Wait for the PC, really? Yeah. Alright. Oh, I got my shields back. She's a truly towering muscling with a thick braid of hair. Okay. So... Oh, you can use this once per combat. So, yeah, we should have this in the bag. Boom. She kicks us. And we lost 2 shields? Come on, is that the best you can do? Okay, the strike connects, but your shield crack. Yeah, she's just no match for us. Melee her to death. Just disrespect her with the melee. Victory. You've knocked the resistance out of Captain Corgan. You grab the detonator from her outstretched hand, eyes wandering across the bare expanse of her bust, unable to deny but you're not aroused enough. Yeah. Girly fun. Dick fuck. Oh, fuck. Damn, you're good. I yield. Have your damn detonator. Have me too. You've earned it. See, I mean, there's so... I wish... That's the other thing is I'd like to just, like, have a brig on the ship and just start locking up dozens and dozens of NPCs. Because, like, I get the feeling like this is a one-off event. What I'd like to do is just, like, lock people up in the ship and then just have, like, a menagerie. Like, basically just a prison harem on the ship. Like that one, that one hentai game and anime series, Prison Battleship, Kongoku Senkan. But, whatever. Tits has a prison planet. Yeah, but I want a personal prison on board the ship. I want a personal... 10,000 XP, that's not bad, and almost 1,000 credits. You tie your hands, darn. Oh, well. Captain. Approach the captain once more. Take plat? A glithering pile of platinum? Take the platinum. Platinum 190. Nice. But scat just want... Oh, yeah. Sometimes... Yeah, that's the other thing. Sometimes they just... Okay, so I'm going to disarm the bomb, and hopefully... The bomb is sitting here. Disarm. Yeah, that's the other thing. That plays into what I was saying before. When you have any game that has fixed scenes per character... and then it has something that's gross, like poop or armpit hair or whatever. That really sucks, and that's the another demerit of 2D based games, whether it be visual novels or games like this. Is like sometimes the only scene, like you'll meet a character that you like, but the only thing that you can do with them is something that you don't want to do. You know, invalid user detected. Please compete manually. You'll have to manage to flick them off without overloading the bomb itself. Wait, what? Circuits illustrated in purple are currently on. Blue circuits are disabled. Disable all the circuits to disable the device as a whole. Enable all circuits. Okay. Oh, I see. There, ta-da! Yeah, armpit hair. Some people like armpit hair, and the guy will lick the hairy armpit or sniff it. You never know what people are gonna like next. You never know what people are gonna ask for. The last of the illuminated relays fades. Okay. You might not be able to return here later. Well, let's hurry up and let's have fun with Casca and the captain before we leave. So Casca, dick fuck. Hold on a second. We'll rest. See, there's no more time limit, so we'll just rest. Okay, there we go. She seems awfully proud. Maybe she could stand. Okay, there we go. There we go. No, I'm an alpha. Okay, there we go. It's natural. I didn't think it can gross out someone. Oh, your incredulity went the other direction. You're saying you can't believe that I find armpit hair gross. Well, I do. It just is. It's just... Her limp body floats in the... With the bomb disarmed, you're free to take your time with your pirates. Okay, so you can't. Okay, you can only have. You can only do her once. Yeah, I should be able to have the. Okay, here's the captain. Okay, let's rest a little bit, and then we'll just rape everyone on the way out of here. Oops. What? Oh, some of my. I have an arm. Then why shouldn't a girl have one? You know what? If a girl asked me to shave my armpit hair, I would be completely neutral about it. I wouldn't care. If she didn't shave hers, that's a deal breaker. It's disgusting. Body hair in general is disgusting, in my humble opinion. I like completely hairless. That's just me though. That reminds me of that movie. What is it? Wolf of Wall Street, where he's talking to his dad, who works as security at his company, or something like that. And he's like, "Yeah, they're girls these days. They shave everything. Everything below the eyebrows is just shaved." And he's like, "I can't believe it." That is such a good movie. It's like 3 hours. That movie's about 3 hours runtime, but it's. I could watch it in one sitting again and again and again. I like that movie so much. It's just such a goofy movie. Okay, I need to rest a little bit more. Okay. Here we go. Oh. And my character is all angry because the stat bonuses wore off, but they paid for themselves. I mean, that 500 credits for all those buffs, that's a deal at any. So anyway. Also, how much is that platinum worth? Is it? Oh, it's a key item. Key item. Oh, no. It's coupon holodisc. Where's the, it doesn't show the platinum. Okay, dick fuck. There we go. Rex says, in my teen years, I just hated body hair, but when I grow older, it just becomes natural. As I said, no. Hairlessness. Oh, you can just keep having sex with the captain over and over again, it looks like. New email from cumguzzler@weightlosskink.org. Well, you know, we disarmed the bomb. We have time to... One dirty... I lost 100 pounds in 3 months. Drinking cum. I ate a diet of cum and shaved the pounds off. It's different. Okay. West. Tam Tam is knocked up. Oh, you can't knock boots with Tam Tam because she's chained up. Well, guess we'll never. Okay, you give the sergeant a note. And he's just going to let us keep the platinum as a kickback. Alright, oh, wait. Call a taxi. Oh, Cathrit Scout. No problem. Where do you want to go? To bed? Oh, what? Oh, you can have sex with a scout, I guess. Nova home. Yeah, sure. Hover car. Nice. Okay, so we basically beat this planet, although we didn't get one of those things, wardrobe, equipment, consumables. Let's put these away. Spunk shroom, store all that stuff. Toys. So who would be interested in this, let's see, extra notice. Oops, no, I went, with the codex. To have sex with her, you should be able to produce tons of cum. Okay. Pro tip. Items. So who'd be interested in this platinum? Exit ship. Enter ship fly. Okay, I still don't have these other planets unlocked. Let's exit the ship. Go east, east, down, east. What should we do next? I suppose we should find someone to sell this platinum to. Colenso's junk. Oh yeah, this guy, he's a goblin and he sells prophylactics. Not that we need anything because we can take care of ourselves. Buy the joke book. Hey, Ravenfang, welcome. Joke book, yes, buy the joke book. Colenso, does he sell... Yeah, the, work, see if he has any jobs. A sexbot. Oh, wait. It won't let me... Hold on a second. You know, maybe I do. I need someone to get to the bottom of Samat. And the way is starting to... a shiny gray... It won't let me in. It won't let me look at its memory banks. What kind of sex toy has military-grade encryption? What do you want me to do? You interject as he's ranting. I can't get at their CPUs. Okay, maybe we can work out where they're coming. That's a GPS. If you scan enough sexbots with it, it'll take the direction they were coming from and work out an approximation of where they originated. I need you to scan enough of them to get that approximation and find out what they're up to. Okay, we can do that. Sexbots. We could make sexbots. You know, we need to make like a... Darn. If I ever get the money to finish Renfield, and then we finish Renfield, and by finish, I mean I'll still keep it open to adding content and scenarios and stuff like that. But we could make our own science fiction game, and we could have metallic sexbots with actual physically based lighting, like truly reflective metal skin. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Okay, so we found someone who has a job for us. Let's go. Let's go up. We got a new quest. Can you imagine how cool that'd be? Let's go to the lift. Okay, so this is the area with the sex bots in it. Oh, it's a male sex bot. Okay, so we need to inventory. Wait a minute, did he... Specials. Did he give us something? Did we just beat it up? I'm sure it'll give us a message if we... Okay, so 30. Boom. Kablam. And melee. Okay. A serious... okay. Yeah, so it's a victory thing. Scan. Scan. Boop. Okay, cool. Oh, it's a female sex bot. Spray with fire. Spray with fire again. Okay, we'll do a fantasize, get our lust up a little bit. And then, boom. Victory! Alright. And since we got our lust up in combat, that's the first time at the fantasize. So how is Renfield doing? It's doing good. I worked on hair models for like 3 days in a row. And I've got 50 different haircuts, and I'm just working on. First of all, I'm exporting all their textures, and after I finish here today, I'm gonna try to repair the fluid system, which I think I know what's wrong with it now. So I'm gonna get the fluid system working. I'm gonna randomly generate a new girl for the demo. I don't know if you, did I show you the. Did I give you the demo client? If you look on. Because I know you follow the Patreon feed. I've been posting a link to it everywhere, but I'm gonna upgrade it this time. Hopefully, I'll have the fluid system working. I'm also gonna generate a new girl, this time with new haircuts. Before I had randomly generated body, random generated eyes, random generated skin. Now I'm gonna have randomly generated hair, style, and color as well. And what's cool about you know how for what you commissioned, I had the fox girl and she had the white hair and then had the blue. It faded to blue. There's lots of different combined colors where, like, you know, it'll have a base of one color and then the tips will have another, or like, you know, so you can have all kinds of cool haircuts and hair colors and hairstyles, and then it has like there's lots of different variations of colors. You haven't had time to check out. There's not much to see. It's just it's very basic demo. It's not a whole game, not at all. But I just want some early feedback. I have to tweak. I have a bunch of subsystems I have to fix. I need to fix facial expressions. I need to fix the sound timing. I need to eliminate the sound clips that have echo. I want a system that coordinates the opening and closing of the mouth with the peaks of the audio. But I'm not sure if I can... I'm not sure if there's a means to access that, but what I want basically is like she'll open her mouth when she's making a sound, you know, and then if that doesn't work, then I'll have to just manually set the timing of the clip, and it's like, okay, it plays, but what, you know, like I said, if I can't get it to look at the actual sound file for the timing, then I'll just set an approximate timing. By putting an event in the animation itself that will play a blended animation that'll open and close the mouth. But yeah, there's I'm going to put in head movement and a bunch of other stuff. So it needs a lot of refinement. The camera movement also kind of sucks. I need to set in a more intelligent targeting and movement for the camera. The controls need to be expanded, the manual override controls. So a lot of stuff needs to get tweaked, and I wanted to get it to the point where people give it both thumbs up in terms of how the scene plays out. Because once that basic framework is in place, then it's just a matter of, you know, plugging in more stuff, you know. This sexbot, by the way, reminds me of the main character from Battle Angel Alita. They're actually making a Battle Angel movie, and they have this weird effect where they have the girl has like these giant eyes. Okay, so let's take the sex robot doggy style. Bend over, you say. Of course. There we go. You can unmute. Hey, sweetheart, mute. So there's a mute command. Okay, so gain some XP, gain some credits. Thank you for using this unit. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. Sexbot. Okay, spray it. Spray it. Spray it. Attack it. It's dead. Scan. You acquire a hammer shield belt. Oh, cool. I wonder if is that a... let's see. Oh, man. Plus 52 to shields. Damn. This shield generator is it was discontinued due to poor sales, owing to its above average and failure to... Oh. So I got defense, the defense rating and shield... Let's see. That is really good. That's a hell of an upgrade to get off of just some random mob. $130 shields. That was a great drop. Glad we went out here and grinded on some sexbots. Can I sell that old shield? Yeah, decent. Well, fuck it. Yep, the gray goo. Got her. Reprogram. Boop, boop, boop. And take a sample. Looks like we're going to gain a level out here. And got another sex bot. Spray. Man, these things with this new shield, now they never stood a chance in the first place. Now they're really... Scan. Another one down. I wonder, will it give me a notice when I've scanned enough sex bots? Or I think, didn't he say 5 of them? I think he's... I could be misremembering. Oop. Beep, boop. Grey goo. Oop. Do nothing. I get the feeling like that quickie option is some kind of trap. Reprogram. Take sample. Mutual FAP. It starts out as a blow. Should we, something about this monster. I don't know if I'm remembering something vaguely or what. Multi-fuck. If only you had more than... Oh, darn. If only you had a vagina. Starts out... You know, let's see. Let's hope it doesn't do anything to us. Okay, that's more like it. Now start... Okay, so it starts as a blowjob. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any negative... Okay, so it looks like there's no permanent side effects. I thought these things like gave you some kind of taint or mutation, but looks like they're safe. They're safe to be with. So let's. Oh, new email from Megaschlong. Let's take a whoop. Hey, dang it! Got an email. Leave me alone. Trying to check my email. Reprogram. Take sample. There we go. One quick trick about how my cock grew 15 inches. Yeah, well, whatever. Oh, here we go. This might be the last one we need. Scan. Okay. Alright, so that's it. It's located in the Iron Ridge. So we got it. We got what we need. Nope. Alright. Oh, this might be enough. There we go. Boom. And it looks like we're almost to the next level. So I'm just, before we go back, I'm going to kill one more monster. Kill one more enemy. And see if I can, okay, here, hopefully we can get, So what's up with the huge ball sack in the demo? It looks so unnatural. We could make the balls smaller. Most people don't, I don't know. You want to make the ball sack smaller? It can be done. Anything can be changed. Everything can be fine-tuned down to the length of a toenail. Everything can be fine-tuned. So if you want, if you want a smaller ball sack, it can be done. Well, I mean, eventually, what I want is for it to be like, Corruption of Champions or Trials in Tainted Space. Well, it looks a little natural. He says it looks a little natural. If it looks unnatural, we could change it, and we can change it to any amount. We could make them tiny little raspberries, or we can make them, everything can be changed. Everything can be changed. Okay, do nothing. Oh, okay. Spray. Spray, it's dead. Reprogram. Take sample. Acquisition stows away quite easily. So that looks like we're barely one monster away from leveling up again, and I want to level up. I don't know if you get experience for turning a quest. I think you just get cash or some item. Okay. Okay. Spray. 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 Victory. Mutual fap. Get rid of the lust. Is it still not leveled? What a... But on the plus side, visual look is very good. Well, I'm glad. Yeah. And like I said, I can take criticism, and I can take suggestions, and I certainly take commissions. Anything at all that you want changed, it can be done. It's like your own holodeck. The groundwork has been mostly laid. Anything at all that people want, and then just I'll be shaking my tip jar in your face the entire time as you make suggestions like, oh, well, you know, you could always make a pledge. Reprogram, take sample. Okay, maximum HP. Nice. There we go. So, let's go down here. Go to call taxi. Go to Nova Home. Oh, I should have saved up my lust and gone with the Cathrit Scout. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to take that. I'm going to rest here. And then I'm going to call the taxi. Take the kitty to bed. Yeah, let's go for it. Sure! Step on in. Oh no! Smirking, the Cathra answers matter-of-factly. Your dick is too small to ride this ride, tiger. Come back when you're at least this big. Well, sounds like we got another quest. Well, damn. Have you worked out where the sexbots are? I'll have to take your word for it. Oh, you're still working on... Wait, I thought... Yeah, I understand. I remember you said that you'd quit your job before, so yeah, I can understand. It's unfortunate, but okay. So how do we need some dick enlarging stuff, which you'd think would be really easy to find in this game, but actually Dr. Badger probably had some stuff like that, but not anymore. So codex log. Main performance captured. Tarkus. Stellar tether. Side missions. Sexbot factory. Explore. Wait, what? Oh, we have to actually go to the damn place. I thought we just returned with the information. No, we have to go to the sexbot factory. Okay, so let's go, first, let's level. Let's get a level. Okay, west. Enter the ship. Sleep. Sleep. Level up is available. Ta-da. Level your character up. Okay. So, reflexes affect... We've been hitting... Go to the factory and get broke in before being shipped out. Oh, yeah. That reminds me of there was that movie about where they make a Haley Joel Osment child robot, and there's like this one Japanese businessman says we already have lover models, and the guy says, yeah, I know, you're your own best customer. So let's go. Let's get some levels up in everything, and then let's do some more damage. Just fucking min-max to amazing damage. Get a little bit more accuracy. We We don't really need physique that much. Let's get some int up for our paralysis. Yeah, that should be good. Shield hack allows you to spend hack an enemy shield doing high shield damage. Charge shield allows... Let's go with shield hack. And we got an auto perk. Improves accuracy by a small portion of your intelligence. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're already kicking the shit out of just about everything we meet, so... save the game. So, we're going to hold off getting the sexbot thing, because we need 7 inches in order to sleep with the stupid taxi girl. Even though she's really not that great, but come on, we need it. We need it. So, you know what? Let's go to Tavros Station and see if they have any dick embiggeners. Let's see. Oops. Enter the ship. Crew. Solis. Oh, let's go to our sexbot. Let's see. Functions. Title. Wait, hold on a sec. Role. Equal. Titles. Your sex name. There. That's good. Okay, and let's give. What? Oh, yeah. It's just a blowjob. There we go. Yeah, it's good to have a sex bot on board. It's convenient. Okay, so let's go out. Exit ship. West. Let's go to the merchant deck. Okay, so we gotta peruse these shops and look for something that'll make our dick bigger. We got Panda Express. Oh my goodness. Ossar Treat. Amber Seed. Avian Transform. Cat Transform. Cane. Okay, so this is basically if you want to become an animal. Horse Pill. This pill is large enough to question how anything short of it. It'd probably make us bigger, but Furball. Foxfire. You think of Austin Powers, yeah. Fembots, yeah. Oh, and she buys these. Oh, wait. I wonder, do the spunk shrooms... I'm going to take a spunk shroom. Just eat one. Known to cause high amounts of taint... Whatever. Actually, no, I don't want a larger taint until... Yeah, well, we'll just hang on to those. We don't need the money at the moment, and, appearance. Oh my goodness. Okay. Buy. Human treat. Estrabloom. Titty blossom. Pussy. Rainbow tox. Dendrogrow. Girth over length. Okay. Condensol. So you're always the perfect... Get the biggest dick, so all you have to do is swing it as a weapon. Yeah. Ah, here we go. Man up. Oh, wait. Okay. It doesn't say it enlarges anything. It just says it makes more masculine traits. Yeah, that doesn't... You know, these things look like they're what we want. Dendrogrow. Should we use Man Up? See if it also has some growth effects. Let's take a look in here. To the beach? No, we don't want to go to the beach. Counter Girl. Shop. Sylvanol? No, we don't want that. Let's see. Vending machine. Oh, cool. Easy fit. Fizzy fix. More often used as a source of arousal. What? Mighty tight. Omega oil. You love being plowed. Oh, okay. Reflexive lube. Sterilex. Jawbreaker. Oh, it refills your sperm. Reducto Pro. No, we don't need that. Desk. Cow slut sex. What? Oh yeah, this is the brothel. Okay, we have one girl left for sale right now. She's an ornery slut, made herself out to be some kind of cow. Have to keep her patched up on aphrodisiacs or she gets wonky. Should we buy her? Oh, she's napping right now. Yeah, well, we won't buy her for now. Let's see. She looks busy at the moment. Buy. Yeah. Yeah. Let's buy a slave. Let's definitely buy a slave. Okay. Desk. Contract. You ask what the cowgirl's contract is. She was in debt pretty deep. Pretty good deal. Looks like she'll take $5,000. Yeah, sure. We got a lot of money. Sure. What's this? No. There. That's better. 5,000 is actually ridiculously cheap for a servant, especially one with a lot of gene mods. Okay, so, she comes out. With the fiery look in the cowgirl's eyes, you can reckon she's about to explode. No sense in keeping her thoughts to herself while she plays the slave, right? Yeah, cowgirl. Okay, so we'll let her, she says, can I speak freely? And you go, this once, always, or no? What kind of speech permissions should we give her? I'm gonna get up and get a snack. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. I should remember to put music on. I should remember to put music on when I get up. This market here has strawberries that are like the size of apples, practically. They're huge. They're really good. They recommend you wash them because of like insecticides and shit like that. But I like them dry, so I need to start dry cleaning my strawberries. Man, they're fucking good. So anyway, so you say you like Cowgirls Ravenfang. Are you familiar with this game at all? Some of the people who come in here and watch this, like they know this game front to back. Other people, it's completely new and weird to them. Because if you like Cowgirls and you haven't seen this game before, boy do I have the planet for you. Oh, and also you can commission Cowgirls in Renfield with hooves and reverse knees if you want, and horns and cow faces or human faces, whatever. No, I'm just here for you. Well, I'm flattered. Okay, well, so let's go What should we do? Should we let her talk? Okay, we'll go this once. Alright, so she chews out the cowgirl. She's like, fine, this once, but don't think you're gonna mouth off on me. You got it. And so she's like, listen up, you bimbo piece of shit. I am sick and fucking tired of being called a dumb cow or a big-titted whore. I did not sign up for this to be hooked up to a bunch of machines and pumped full of drugs. You are not fucking better than me, and no amount of latex fetish wear is ever going to change it. Okay. Says, sorry about that. Can we go? There we go. Raven says, if I ever get enough money to do another commission, I would do a dog girl, then a cow girl. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Okay, so she says she paid a bunch for this. She says she could use a good fucking, but if you want me to lactate something other than cow milk, just toss me the gene mods and I'll use them. I did chocolate milk for about a year, and that was pretty hot. Kind of sticky, though. Anyway, I just thought you should know. So, yeah, not only is it a cowgirl, but you can change the flavor of her milk. Or you could just mod in your own girls later. Yeah, if you can, if you know how. If you know how. So there, we got a slave. Awesome. Okay, so, let's see. Let's exit the ship. Oh, wait, oh, the technician? Oh, yeah, let's not talk to this guy. So, we're still, change flavor of milk, strawberry milk coming up. Yeah, as a matter of fact, let's go in there. Up. Oh, wait, nope. Floors. Hangar. Next. East. Enter the ship. Crew. Rhea. Talk, addiction, milk. Get milk. Just general milking. Okay, hold on a second. Let's go crew. Rhea. Oh shit! I think we fucked up. I think we fucked up because our speech options are not... I think we... Okay, hold on a second. Exit the ship. I know it's possible to do. Okay, merchant deck. We still gotta find some kind of dick enlarger. What? Hey, hero! Someone named Sandra. Oh, I like two of my favorite artists here. Let's go here. No, let's go with the Jatha. Oh, right. Okay, so this is someone we met on a pirate ship. They were getting attacked, and we saved them from pirates. Sorry, I didn't notice. So where were we, hero? Oh, I know. How about the part where I give you a proper reward for bailing me out of that tight spot? I've got a room upstairs. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Okay, so she's all woman, so to speak. Cowgirl, let's stick your cock up her ass and ride it. Wait, what? She only wants it up the butt. No. Sandra's mechanical arm. She has a mechanical arm like Luke Skywalker. Yeah, well. There we go. Alright. Want to let me... gonna go for a... Go for a tail wank. There we go. Thanks for that. I really needed that. You're the best. So... Can we just meet her? Okay, so she just stays in the bar. There we go. Reckon says, easiest way to make dick bigger is a throb, but you have killed... Oh, no! Yeah, that's what I thought. We, Dr. Badger had a bunch of useful stuff, but... we eliminated them. Took them out of the game. Now we can't, Oh yeah, this is a woman with 3 breasts. Order drink. Okay, wait a minute. Well, whatever. Stay with. Whatever. Oh, wait, what? You might just be a little drunk. Yeah, okay. Androgyne, bunny woman. Dang it. 3 boobs. Yeah, she has 3 boobs. She has 3 boobs, and they are boobs that give off, like, drinks. Mi amour. Okay. Okay, so there's this person here. See what tops, see what bottoms. No, we're not here for clothes. Cat girl. Talk to the cat girl. Tammany Corp. Tammany Corp I don't think has what we want. Biona. Yeah, these are like Lactaid. Bubble Buddy. Keeps your loads warm, fresh, and what? This game has weird options. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff in here. Breeder's Bliss. Bovinium. Yeah, there's nothing here. This is mostly for girls. So let's go over here. UGC Officer. Here's Rhea. Yeah, we don't... She doesn't sell stuff. She's a cop. Sentient Acquisitions. Sorry about that, Rue Caller. We didn't stand you. See you standing there. It's a shame. You are our first customer, but we have nothing much to show you. In the future, we hope to be able to present you with many fine acquisitions perfectly suited to improve your spaceship, home or business environments. And if you do some acquiring of your own out there on the frontier, we can offer rates on freshly appropriated stock, which puts our rivals to shame. Sounds like we got some more slavers. Just to be clear, you mean slaves. Indentured servants, he corrects. We pride ourselves on being specialists. A bunch of stuff. And how do you acquire them? Repossession, mostly. The female who sold the rights of this place to us was not just a brute, but a fool. Frontier rushes are a time of hasty business decisions and people mortgaging themselves. Horned girl. Yes, among other things. Brought quite a number of expensive mods, this human did. The Dark Chrysalis. Yeah, the Dark Crystal. Some people rag on that movie. I really loved that movie when I was a kid. The Trial by Stone. Gelflings and Mystics. Skeksis. I don't think she looked at the fine print of her rent agreement. You should buy a bunch of girls and get a giant harem. Yeah. We had some pirates that we defeated, but it doesn't have, like, the option to take them prisoner or whatever. Presumably they were arrested. Wait. Perhaps if you pushed a certain someone further into debt somehow, this might... Wait, what? Bought a number of quite expensive human mods, and then a shop on this self-same station on top of it, Dark Chrysalis. I don't think she looked at the fine print of her rent agreement, though. Those succulent rue callers, they never think of it. Okay. She's heavily in debt, but we're not minded to chase it yet. We've done the due background check on her, and by all accounts, she would make for a terrible indentured servant, and who knows, maybe her shop really will enable her to pay it down. And she is currently paid up. Maybe if she bought a bunch of stuff over the counter recently, maxed out her credit, we'd start getting more serious with her. The dark crystal. Okay. Okay, mostly. So, basically we're going to drive someone into debt until they make them a slave, and then they'll sell them to us, I guess. Looks like they were some kind of centaur people. Ah, how do you get the rest of your stock? From the frontier. Nobody misses pirates. Well, damn, I had some pirates for sale just a minute ago. Where were you guys? We at Sentient Acquisitions must serve the galactic interest, but there's some Terrach swarms that are in for it, acquiring itself. Right callers have certain needs. If you stumble upon our recruitment teams out there on virgin soil, just turn around, let them get in. They won't be interested unless you force them to be. Okay, the Dark Chrysalis. Okay. Well, let's, oh, wait. Of course. So, what was the Dark Chrysalis? Was it... the interior of the shop... Oh, okay, so it's her. She's in debt. Let's see if we can drive her into slavery. Something bigger, make you smaller, will give you 4 cocks. Let's buy. Well, okay, see, she says something to make you bigger, which makes me think that the man up will... Okay, you know what? I'm going to try 1 dose of man up, because we can always reverse this, basically. Okay. Oh, other mods. Transformation mods. Alright, geez. Don't tell anyone with a badge where you got this stuff. One does stuff to your tits, the other stuff to your balls. Don't expect me to... Okay. Buy. Oh, it's the same shit. Okay, hold on. Inventory. Okay, let's use some man up. Let's hope this goes well. Alright. There's still a long way for you to be considered manly in any way. Yeah, it just does, like, peripheral changes. It doesn't... What is it? Character appearance? Yeah, it didn't do anything. It didn't really do what we wanted. Why so mad? You can use horse pill. Yeah, I could go to the panda shop and just use the horse pill. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's just do that. That'd be the easiest way. Now, what can I do for you? Oh, okay. So there's nothing. Alright. Alright. So... Jade. Okay. Buy. Actually, wait, let's talk. Her race. Whatever. So I don't know how we're supposed to drive her into debt. I wonder if we, not really sure how that's, supposed to happen. Okay. So, let's buy horse pill. Yep. Easy money. Alright, so let's get in here. Our hangover wore off. Let's take a horse pill. Boom! It takes up to 12 hours to fully... Okay, you flick your dog-like tail in irritation, waiting. So, let's go... Sarah, appearance. Talks about what she looks like. Sex? You want to fuck meat? I don't... Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't give any indication of where... I'm not made of money. Don't think I'll buy willy-nilly. Debt's a fucking bitch. You hear? Okay, so she mentioned it. I maybe the way the quest is set up is if you sell enough stuff to her, it drives her deeper into debt, and then you can buy her as a slave. I don't know. Let's just sell a bunch of shit. I know someone said that these were valuable, but we can always farm more of them. So let's just... I'm just gonna sell everything that I can sell to her because these are items that we can always get more of. That's a fucking bit. Yeah, she keeps talking about her debt. So let's get a bunch of crap from our ship. And we could probably just do to get rid of some of this shit. Sarah is 100% Dom, but it can be changed. Do you know if I'm going about this the right way in order to get her to be in debt? Am I even talking to the right person? I said a girl with horns who worked at... Oops, shit. No, I don't want to fly anywhere. Exit the ship. I said a girl with horns who worked at the shop called the Dark Chrysalis. Venom, price 4. Spunk Shroom, 3. Making some of our money back. GM Bots, 5. Uthrasap. Galomax Pill. There we go. Oh! How about no? Hey, I don't know how it is on your star in the galaxy, but in the world I live in, if I don't have the cash, I can't buy your junk. Are you trying to run me under? I have a business to run. You tried to interject. Look, money is tight here, so give me about a week or so, and then, again. In the meantime, if you have some expendable credits, free for my... Okay, there. So... It looks like selling the stuff might have prompted the quest to continue. I'm gonna go talk to those people. I'll see ya. Horned girl. She's heavily in debt. There is a buyout clause if you're seriously interested in owning her. Ah! Haha! So we have driven her into debt. Oh, man. Buyout Sarah's contract for $15,000? Jesus. Oh, well. Yeah, we could always use another slave. Buyout contract. Owning Sarah? What a perfectly delicious thought. Where do I sign? Are you absolutely sure we do not accept refunds? We could help a bit towards... we could do help path of willing obedience, but it would pain me to give our very first customer an unruly servant. This one is far off the scale of unruliness. Are you absolutely sure? Okay, yeah. So, yes, we're sure. Okay. So. Acquisition adjustments. Oh, I like this. Before you sign, you are our first customer, and immediately, yeah, it looks like you changed it. Well, it says the scene is by someone called None Such. There's no way to buy out this early. Right, the vacuum seal. We have we can have that reapplied to your purchase if you wish. Finally, purple is such a bold, tempestuous color. Perhaps would you like a nice, suitable pink? Okay, let's first of all. The obedience collar comes at standard as a category of its own, but many acquirers, particularly of the male persuasion, prefer to have the hermaphrodite stock defallised. Okay, and okay, so remove penis, keep the same. Remove penis, regrow hymen. Nah, skin, change to pink, keep the same. I'll keep the skin the same, but we'll remove the penis. Okay. There we go. Very good. Now just sign here. You now own Sarah. Dun, dun, dun. Come along, the Dark Crystals. We'll have your purchase ready for pickup. Okay. Dark Crystals. Making her into a willing slave will be tough, but you relish the challenge in front of you. Her fits of rage, her one... okay. There we go. Well, this is pretty good. Oh, the horse pills have an effect. Concepts and abstract principles just don't want to come together. Oh, it's lowering my int. Well, looks like this is my last chance to buy any of this stuff. Appearance. Okay, so it says we're supposed to come there later. I'll just rest. I'll just rest and let these the horse pill I took do some of its work. Okay, hangar. Enter ship. Let's sleep for a little bit. Oh, okay. You'll be hung like a horse in no time. Your hair has lengthened. Okay, and then it grows another 2 inches. Okay, so it's just one step more towards an equine you. You feel stronger. Hale is a horse. You feel sore. Okay, so this is more physical changes. You forget to duck. Okay, you've gotten a little bit taller. Okay, so has there been any... let's go. 4.2 inches. It's not the most dramatic growth, but we did just take the one pill. Okay, well, that's... 4.2 is better than 4. Alright, let's save our lust, because we're about to get a new sex slave. Let's, merchant deck, next, east, south. Horse pills have an effect. You feel like you're getting stronger. I haven't been watching my stats very closely. I don't... Okay, here we go. Hold on a second. What the fuck is this bullshit? What the shit have you bug cunts done to me? She's shaking with anger, pulling at the silver collar that has replaced the choke around her neck. Her livid eyes rolling between Taron and Attica, who are standing on either side of her. The fact that there are 2 of them seems to be the only thing stopping the succubus from attacking. You notice her big, proudly displayed dick is gone. She looks diminished and not quite so sure of herself without it. We've already explained, multiple times. As per the agreements you made with Mods for You and Tavros Rented Space, your failure to meet payment deadlines has caused a buyout clause to become available. It has been activated. You have been repossessed. By fucking who? Various emotions wage war over Sarah's round, pretty face as she stares at you unblinkingly. For a while, it seems sheer disbelief might overwhelm her anger. So, you decided what you wanted most in the shop. You couldn't get over the counter. So nice of you to tell me what you were planning, you disgusting cow. Your possessions will be sold and put towards paying off your debt. For now, you will accompany your new owner. She rushes at Attica screaming, teeth and claws bared. That's enough. Let's see. And the succubus freezes, staring into the... okay. You will now listen to me, worthless rue caller, and you will listen carefully. You shall learn to show gratitude to your new owner. She has paid off the debt to serve her well. Believe me, there are far worse owners you could have ended up with. We were drawing up a list of them when she stepped in. Okay, do you understand? Oh, wait, hold on a second. You shall learn to show gratitude, because that collar you are now wearing will shock you if you raise your hands against her, or if you travel outside her ship without permission. Do you understand? Your documentation starter pack, I'm sure. The remote control to their collar, you can zap her. You can use that to let her outside the ship, or zap her if she's bad. Okay. Sentient Acquisition Starter Kit. Nice. You're almost back to the landing bay. Okay. Her stilettos. Let's get one thing straight. I hate you. I hate what you've done to me. Do you really think cutting off my dick was going to automatically turn me into your doormat? Nobody controls me, particularly not some cow who decided buying me like a piece of meat is a clever idea. I might not be able to hurt you, but I'm going to make any... I don't know if any of you watched the Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but she's basically Spike with that anti-aggression implant. But I'm going to make any time you spend around me so miserable that you will have no choice but to ditch me at the earliest opportunity. That's a promise. We'll see. The way I see it, you running up all that debt was a cry for help. Underneath it, I'm more than happy to provide that discipline and structure. Your answer fills her with so much rage she almost chokes on it and says nothing else all the way back to her ship. You show her to her room, a relatively comfortable berth near the FTL drive. You're welcome to entertain yourself however you wish, but no masturbating. You come when your mistress tells you to come, understood? Okay, well, got a new crew member. Alrighty. There we go. We got 5 people on the ship. Let's let her sit a while. Let's go to Rhea. And right. What? Ride strap on. Good job. There we go. All right. Oops. Let's I'm gonna see if they have any more quests pertinent to the acquisition people, because that's always fun. You know what this reminds me of? I don't know how many of you played the original Fable, but you could buy properties and rent them out. And it was like, Grand Theft Auto Vice City or something, and you just go by, collect the money. Well, I found out that if someone died, their house came up for sale, and then you could rent that. So I got my reputation really high up, and was like, hey, follow me, and I led a whole town of people who thought I was this paragon of virtue out into the wilderness, and then just used an area of effect spell to just murder them all. And little by little, I was like some evil robber baron. Everyone who I could murder, who had a house, I murdered them and started renting out their house. And I owned every house in every town that was all, and they were all rented properties. I was like, I don't know, some cruel, heartless businessman out of an old western, like a fucking the way they portray Hearst in Deadwood. Also, while we're mentioning Fable, you guys probably remember it had that karmic system, evil and good things. Well, I found out the single most evil thing you could do is beat your wife. Because I got a wife in that first town, and it was like this NPC with this black ponytail. And I came back home one day, and I just had a rough day at the Hob Cave, and I just started going bah, bah, and your guy, when you play the male character, he's this, or did they even have it? I don't think they even had gender choice in that game. But your guy is pretty, like, this big burly guy, and I just started punching the shit out of her, and she's like, and it's like, and it says, the game says, your wife has divorced you, minus 1,000 karma, 1,000 points of evil. Nothing else comes even close to that. Murdering people's, like, it was, I don't think it was even 100 to murder somebody, right? And then, like, eating those little baby chickens was, like, -5. Because I remember there was this door that said, you have to do something really evil in front of me. And I tried all kinds of shit. Turns out just taking 10 baby chickens and going nom 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 right in front of the door, that was evil enough for the door that loved evil. Our favorite customer. Repossession mostly. Oh, well, okay. Looks like they don't have anything for me right now. Okay, so let's go. Floors. Let's go back to the hangar. Let's get out of Tavros. It's kind of a boring planet. Well, I mean, there's a lot going on here. I don't like town planets. I don't like big towns. Ravenfang is lurking. I wonder if he'd be interested in seeing New Texas. Oh, mid-flight. Read the message. Unlike most SOS channel broadcasts, this one isn't a loop. It's a live broadcast. This is Commander Kandar of the Ice Queen. We've got a serious situation on board. We're pretty much dead in the water. I wonder if I can enslave these... I mean... this is... I don't mean to complain too much about this kind of game. Because I love these games. But it makes me wish this was like a full 3D piece of like sandbox RPG goodness, you know what I mean? And like, you know, it was object oriented and you could do anything to anyone as long as they were of the appropriate type of character, right? Because the first thing comes up. It's like, this is Captain Kandar of the Ice Queen. We're pretty much dead in the water. My first thought is, I wonder who they have on board and how much can I fetch for them if I enslave them. If this was that kind of game, I mean, if it was a game like a hentai version of, I don't know, fucking what you remember how they built up No Man's Sky, how much you'd be able to do and shit like that. If it was really that dream game, that No Man's Sky or that Star Citizen, what they wanted to accomplish, I would jam their signal so that no one else would get their SOS, and I'd head right there, and I'd have a bunch of new slaves. Maybe I will. Who knows? We'll see. Okay. If you dock with the, if you dock it with the Ice Queen, you might be able to overclock it and scrub both ships. Hey, that'd be great. Listen, we'll talk when you get here. I'm sending coordinates now. You're a lifesaver. Okay, we're gonna help. Although I would be suspicious of some kind of an ambush or trap. Who's this guy? Oh. Glad you're here. I'm Zalt Kandar. Fuck that. How boring. My crew can start repairing things. Clear the... damn fine sign of... Okay, well... Alright. Okay, alright. We'll get out of here. Assuming Total Biscuit here wants to earn some credits, that is. Oh, you actually get some input here, or is the cat camping going to... You've made your decision. You'll take Kandar to veto. Questions. Refuse. Okay, what? Zalt... Okay, the Ossar woman throws up her hands and shouts something so rapid fire. It sounds angry as hell. Gotta come with you to make a delivery. Can't let cargo this critical out of my sight. The Ice Queen shudders. I'll ask some questions. I've got some questions before we go anywhere. Alright, deadline, big fat pile of credits. I don't even need the money. What's this cargo? Where are you? Help him. Refuse. Captain. You want to know about Zalt? For Lindenberg's ship. Ice Queen. Credits. How much money? Okay. Computer chips are the most valuable part of the shipment. 8,000 credits or so. That's not that much considering what we have. I mean... what happened to the Ice Queen? I don't know. What is this cargo? You can inspect them to their heart's content. Yeah, whatever. Let's just do it. It'll be an adventure. Help him. What do you say we get underway? Alright. No weapons. Yeah, no weapons. Who knows what's waiting on the other side of the airlock? You just want to get stabbed in the back. Okay, there. Yeah, I don't really trust this guy. On that ice ball, high executives? No, you couldn't bet. From what you've seen of the monetary penalties mentioned on every line of these documents, you're pretty sure... Okay. It says, no Tove sets down on there for more than a day or so. The Camarilla is also a source... his beaked, four-eyed face is very hard to read, but you have your suspicions about that last part. Okay, starting to fill out your mountain of paperwork. An hour passes. Okay. Okay, so this stupid guy, this cat version of Han Solo wannabe guy. Oh shit. Your brain hurts, not a headache, but a sudden rush of internal agony that makes you stumble back and scream, clawing at your skull as you go. It feels like talons are clawing at your mind, rending your sentence. What's happening to you? Wait, what? Zalt's hands are on you again, throwing you back against your captain's chair. He bellows and snarls. And suddenly you have claws slicing at you, trying to tear yourself apart. Trying to tear you apart. Wait, what? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is even... he's a militant male. Okay, let's go... Oh, he doesn't have much in the way of shields. He's level 7. I'm going to use, paralyzing shock. Yeah, get fucked. Okay, so he's trying to bite and claw me, I guess. I was stunned, but... oh. There we go. Yeah, he wasn't much. Okay. Zalt staggers back, grabbing the sides of his head and screaming in agony. He convulses for a moment, then falls still. He wakes up. Who knows what's going to happen? So, okay, we both got hit by this thing. And apparently it affected us differently. I think I'm just going to kill him. You'll brook no threat aboard your ship. Just kill him. Oh, I got some AI cores. Nice. Fuck that guy. His standalone movie sucked too. I guess a Han Solo wannabe in the wake of that Han Solo movie is just asking to be killed. All right. Nice chunk of credits, but mostly I'm interested in what can we do. You know what? We never sold that platinum. We never sold that platinum that we got from the pirate base. Oh, and now the horse pills. Got a little bit taller. Let's see. Your hair has turned brown. Getting a little bit stronger. The horse pills must have worn off. What? What? A coming storm on the planet's surface. Okay, so we're inside the ship. Well, we barely gained it. That fucking horse pill was fucking useless. We're still nowhere near the 7 inches we need for that one girl to be interested in us. It's ridiculous. Yeah, we should have... I don't regret losing Dr. Badger, but we should have bought some of Dr. Badger's stock before we did that quest line. Darn it. Let's see. So we still need to find some kind of dick enhancement. Crew. Let's see. Let's go with that. Let's see. I don't want to talk to her. You're not an... Okay, antsy enough. Event map. Affection. Fuck it. Alright. Impregnate? Let's see. There we go. Get on with it, she snaps. There we go. Stop being so butthurt, you smirk. You duck a viciously thrown pillow. Hey, the pillow could have hurt me. That little electro collar's not doing its job. Damn it. Okay, so got rid of our lust. Let's exit the ship. Okay, Uvito Station. Now, hopefully they'll have a shop that has some decent fucking Vava Groom. What? 2 Ossar males. Welcome to Vava Groom. Sir, they groom people. What? Your codex clicks politely. Okay, they've got a codex entry. So much more. Complimentary head pats. What? Owner, pet. What? Do you consider yourself more of an owner or a pet? Look, neither. I don't want any of this shit. Fucking pet play. We'll come back to that later. I just want a shop that'll give me a giant dick. That's all. Why is it so hard to find? If this was Corruption of Champions, I'd just have a couple of those imp drops, and I'd be fine. The last chance. Okay. Who's this? Okay. Got pills for that, actually. Okay. Heat belt. Arctic... Oh, it's some weapons. Oh, no, they got some other stuff, too. Let's see. Huskar treat. Significant weight. Climbing kit. Yeah, sure. Fishing rod. Yeah, why not? Thermal jacket. Okay. Light jetpack. Sure. Oh, that is expensive, isn't it? Let's get it anyway. Flash goggles. These stylish... Oh, I see. This other... Okay. I might have been a little bit hasty because we might have only one accessory slot. These things protect their eyes. Frostfire. Hard light dagger. Okay, no, we don't need any of this stuff. Let's see. Inventory. Accessory nothing. Okay, cool. For a moment... Okay, that's right. There's a probe. There's a probe slot that isn't displayed here. And I thought, is that... Okay, I thought that might have been our accessory. So there we go. So plus 10 evasion with our light jetpack. That's a convenient power-up. Might have been a bit of a waste of money since we're already beating everything easily. The other counter is manned by a variety of staff. Hey. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! When was the last time we fucking saved? Oh, that was bullshit. Sorry if my eating is gross. I don't know how much of it's picking up. That sucks. All right. Load. Slot. Oh, we're on Tarkus still? Jesus Christ. We lost so much progress. What the fuck? Yeah. Let's see. Okay. West. Hold on, wait. East. Enter ship. Crew. Okay, you know what? We're going to do this quickly. We're going to exit the ship. West. Up. Next. East. South. South. North. Talk to her. Get down here. Let's see. It's fine. Yeah, hold on a second. Desk. Okay. Rest. Next. Desk. Contract. Sure. This once. Exit ship. West. Up. Next. East. North. 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 Okay. Okay, and acquisitions, Horned Girl, mostly, alright, south, Sarah, sell, cheap, gotta go fast. Hey, Destitute Dragon, he says, I have a question, do the meshes hidden within meshes get processed visually? Like, say suppose I shove some supporting beams into a house. Does it affect frame rate? It depends on whether it's culled by the camera, and there's a variety of settings that affect that. If you have an object, there's a variety of things that can affect whether or not it adds it to a draw call. There's a way you can empirically test that if you're using, well, you don't use Unity, you use UDK, so I'm not sure exactly how to do it in UDK, although I'd be surprised if they didn't have a way to do it. But there are some tools that let you walk through every portion of a frame draw, right? So a frame is broken down into all of its different draw calls and other steps. And you can walk through it and see whether or not it's included in the draw call or not. Right. But the fact of the matter is, it can continue to update something that is not within a camera's view. Different engines handle it differently. Usually when something is occluded, typically an engine, like the default settings are, don't draw it, and therefore don't use up the appropriate memory. Right, but there's a lot of things that can affect that. But I don't know UDK's specific settings well enough. What you might want to do is search for the term occlusion, and the other thing is you can test it empirically. You can find, I'm sure UDK has some kind of profiler tool, whether it's natively supported or it's a plugin you have to buy. I don't know. But what you do with stuff like that is you look at your profiler and you look at your memory usage, and then you if you have your doubts about a situation, like you said with the beams in the house, what you can do is have a house, right, a single house object with a beam inside, right, and just spawn like 500 instances. Just keep copying and pasting the house, so it's a scene with only the house and there's nothing else that's affecting it, and then you make sure the camera's pointed at the where the houses are, right? And then just add and then remove the beams, or turn on or activate, deactivate either the objects themselves or their renderers, and just see if you notice a difference in the performance. Typically, the default settings. Yeah, the empirical test. I mean, that's a lot of game design is just testing. Yeah, no problem. I wish I could be more help, but like I said, I'm not familiar with the specific tools. But I would be surprised if they didn't have an equivalent. Normally, if you have object A, okay, let's look at the screen right now. You see how it has number one. It has where I can choose how many objects. Let's say that these are all little houses. Well, if I'm standing right here to the left, I don't know. Can you see my cursor on? If I'm standing to the left of the ×1, well then ×2 through 5 in basically I'm just staring at the wall of this little thing. These other objects are, you can't see them, so the default settings on your typical engine that, like Unity or Unreal or something like that has high-level processes and is for, non-expert users. Not that they're bad tools, but they're just for non-expert tools. They're non-expert users. Anyway, it'll occlude all of these others, and it gives you a memory savings, right? But let's say that this number 1 is its own object, and then let's say that this little box with its beveled corners is an object, and then as part of the object hierarchy, it also has the X, the 1, and the little 1 in the circle off to the side. Well, if those are all considered part of the same object, especially if they're just different if they're part of the same mesh, then it will likely expend at least some memory for all of it. The other thing is you can have, even if you have the same mesh, you can have different surfaces based on how your UV setup is, right? So, for example, you could have, you can have only part of a UV map displayed, and then, for example, for many places that have just interiors or where they have walls where you're only ever going to look at it from one side, they don't have anything on the other side. They don't even texture it. So even in a single object with a single mesh on a single texture atlas, you can still squeeze out a little bit more performance by not rendering certain parts of the UV map. So, I mean, that's the thing. It gets relatively arcane, but the good news is it's not like you have to be an expert in the shit. Just, if you have any doubts, set up a scene. Okay, thanks, Reckon Zichi. Come back anytime. Thanks for stopping by. But like I said, if you ever have any doubts, don't worry about whether you can figure out, because you never know. Software can be kind of unpredictable when you're learning it. Just set up an example scene, spawn a zillion of the things that you're trying to test, and then you should get a measurable. Even if you don't have access to any precision tools, you can still just kind of eyeball your frame rate a little bit. Or another way is just to set up a simple update function that displays your current frame rate up in the corner as you're running the game. That should be pretty easy to set up, and just see if you can get it at like a consistent 60. So for example, like if you had what is it? I was messing around with Dark Souls texture mods, the what is it called? DS Fix, and it lets you overwrite the textures. Well, one time I put in a lava texture that was really, really high res, and it would lag the game out when you were in Quellag's room. You'd go down and it would load Quellag's domain, and there's lava. There's no lava in Quellag's domain. There's no lava in Blighttown, but there is lava in the Demon Ruins. So that texture map was already loaded, even when you're just making your way to the Quellag boss fight room, right? So you can empirically test when things are loaded, even if you don't have access to the complete game files or the complete code or whatever, right? So there's always ways to test these kinds of things. So like when you do have access to the the project files themselves. There's lots of ways, creative ways you can find to test the thresholds of things and to test whether or not things are being loaded into memory. Because remember, there's two major memory impacts. The first is whether or not a particular texture atlas is being loaded into memory from a state of being serialized, which takes some memory allocation in of itself, and then takes some garbage collection when it unloads, right? And then, of course, you have when you're actually rendering it on the screen and shading it, and it's part of your frame, it's part of your draw call, and then it also receives any kind of post-processing effects. So that's two different things. The other thing is a game might be set up where it has a memory address that expects a texture file of a certain amount. So if you have a grass texture in one area, and then you go into another area, and it unloads that, and it loads in a new one that has that's a larger file. It has to reallocate because it can't fit everything into that previous memory address. So it gets really arcane when you crack things open to see how they work. But the good news is, in practice, figuring it out is not usually that hard. Just test. That's all you got to do is just test it empirically, and you don't need to be it's not rocket science at the end of the day. So what kind of game are you working on? Okay, so let's sell the microbots. Spunk shrooms. Still the same. Let's see. And okay, so let's go to our ship. Storage, wardrobe. Oh, wait, no, she doesn't want drugs. She only wants consumables. Okay, so take bump 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 bump. Let's take a look at these. I don't think any of these will. I wonder what when you apply to them breasts or testicles, should we get rid of our breasts with this Uthra I think we will. I think we'll actually become a... Yeah, you know what? Let's take some Uthra... Oh, wait, damn it. It doesn't let you choose? Well, that was fucking dumb. My balls have shrunk. Well, there. Well, you gotta be careful with stuff like this. Let's see, spunk shroom. Yeah, let's take a spunk shroom. That hurt, it says. Okay, the spunk shroom didn't affect... I'm gonna stop taking weird drugs. 150 meter tower going up. I asked about the walls because I wanted destructibility, but I imagine that 60 by 60 by 100 glass cover no size. Well, you want a destructible tower. Often people, there's a couple different ways to do that for mesh division. If you want buildings that are destructible, you're probably going to want things to be drawn or regardless. Because there's how much memory something's actually taking, and then a lot of lag spikes are the result of spikes in usage. So imagine I have a building with a very plain low poly low, relatively reasonable texture resolution on the outside, but then I have a whole bunch of detailed stuff inside. Well, if I'm occluding the stuff inside and then I crack it open, it's the spike in usage that's going to cause more problem than the actual total usage, right? Because so much memory is being reallocated so quickly, right? So what you could do again to test it is have maybe a particular surface that you can delete or remove from the occlusion process, and then have a command that says, okay, you hit the button, and then suddenly, like a curtain being ripped away, it suddenly brings everything inside to view, and then you can get an approximate calculation of what the stress will be when you go from occluded to not occluded, because that's going to happen if you're occluding something and then you crack it open and all the yolk spills out. You say, I get that you can get rid of things that got blown to bits, part of concrete or wood or whatever, but imagine looking down 2 or 3 floors, the FPS will tank. Yeah, it's unfortunate. You can get away with replacing certain meshes. Yeah, it's... Okay, so you want it seems like you're going for a high level of dynamism. I mean, usually when people go with like destructible meshes that jib, they'll either build them, they'll either just, delete that object and then immediately replace it with another one that will, is actually just pieces and they fly apart. But if you want like a really complex destructible building, it's going to be tricky, and you'll probably have to resort to a lot of trial and error as you blow certain chunks out of it. I would look on the plugin store for someone who makes a mesh dividing, mesh destroying, or subdividing plugin, because they've probably done a lot of that experimentation ahead of time. Okay, so what am I doing? Okay, I got all. Hold on a second. Okay, there. Merchant. East, south. Sarah, sell. Spunk shrooms. Yeah, next. Caravan, yes. Galamax, 2. Oh. Never mind. Sell. Okay, never mind. Okay. So, now we should be able to acquire as a slave. Buy out. Yep. Buy out and give her a customer. Yeah. Okay. Get rid of the penis. There. It exists for free in the community. You just need to grab the blueprint and port it. Oh, that's convenient. I'll be right back. I need to wash my hands. Okay, I'm back. I think we might, unless we get more people in here, I think we might wind it down in a little bit, because it's getting kind of dead in here. There's only 4 viewers at the moment. Okay. So, there we go. And we already bought the cowgirl. Now we gotta buy there. Nope. Rest. East. Okay. Sentient acquisition starter kit. Inventory. Oh, I still have a bunch of crap. Storage, consumables, store. Valuables, no. Equipment, no. Wardrobe, no. I guess this is key item. Inventory, key item. Okay, we got some Platinum 190, which we still haven't found out where to sell that stuff. Sexbot triangulator, but we still need to find... a place where we can get a... So we... Okay, now... Okay, acquisition starter kit. I guess that's just the remote that goes with her. It's not a kit to continue to capture people. Alright, so this time let's save. Damn, I didn't realize this would crash. I mean, everything can crash, I guess. Okay, so let's fly to New Texas. Read message. Respond to stress call. Okay, board. Next. What? Well, this is different. This is a completely different event. What the fuck? Okay. Let's sleep. Sleep. Oh. Hey, mistress. I thought maybe you could use the company of your favorite slave at the end of a long, hard day. Come here. I will carry you to sleep. Is she... Wait, what? Is she trying... I like this. The incorrigible Hellion. It has all day to prowl around your ship whilst you're in here earning the self-same credits that enables owning a harem. That does sound pretty nice. She can stay on your own terms. Kick out. Bar her from doing this entirely. It may be possible to debar her. Yeah, she's gonna try to... She's up to no good. She's up to no good. Get out of here. You're no fun. No, leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep. Okay, crew. Sarah. I don't like that ominous looking one. Okay, there we go. Alright. Exit ship. Leaf ship interior. What the fuck? I guess the ship events are just random. The insider, so let's go east. Kiha Corp. Lavishly, the eastern door hangs askew. Okay. Sounds of distress come almost non-stop from the west. On the rack of the headboard, isn't it? I'll take these weapons just in case. Just so they don't use them against me, I guess. Oh. Who's this? Oh, shit. Okay. Let's go with Suda. Creeping forward, your flamethrower drawn. You peek around the doorway and gasp. What did you see behind? Alright, perched atop them is a naked, feminine form. A Tanuki girl. She's like, my milker is broken and I'm so pent up. I can't come without it. Or a nice... I have some slaves. You want to use one of them? Don't just stand there. Let's see. Fuck her in the ass. Fuck her in the cunt. Get filled. Fix machine. Yeah, well. There we go. Wow, this goes on a long time. Now that's a... Damn, now that's a rescue. There we go. A while later, what's your name, Angel? You introduce yourself. She smiles. That's a nice name. I'd love to fuck a few more times, and I'll catch you later. If she's a famous space pirate, she can afford some kind of reward for your efforts. Wait, she's a pirate? I should sell her to the damn, should sell her to the damn people. You already took your reward from my cabin. Both of them, you greedy klepto. If you hadn't saved my ass, we'd be tangling over that sweet little gun right now. If we cross paths, I'd love to... Don't be a stranger. Well. Oops. Oh. Never thought I'd find myself back here. Yeah, her backstory is that she is from this planet and didn't want the treatment, but she ended up getting stuff that's very similar. It'll ruin you forever. Okay, so let's go save. Let's try to get that event that we had before, the event with the Han Solo wannabe. And then we'll go to Ice Planet and see if we can get some good stuff. Save data still. Okay, let's go enter ship. Crew. Rhea. Oh yeah, we can change. I think this is the planet where we can get the. Yeah, as a matter of fact, we can get. Didn't someone say they wanted straw? I think that person left. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's go get some disarm. Okay, north. Okay, wait, what is it? Let's see. Buy. Okay, this isn't what we want. We want food. What? Nope, not here. Let's see. What is this place? Bartender, cowgirls, order, milk. Nope, this is what we want. The eastern side. I don't want to care about this. Brandy. Nope. What's this place? Oh no. Questions. Nope. North. South. Shopkeeper. Mods. Oh. Let's check out some. Oh, here we go. A needle full of jar of cum and bull testicles. Difference in ball size. Okay. Sweet sweat. Additional pheromones to your sweat. Jawbreaker. What? Virility enhanced. Phallic enlarged. Here, finally found it, and it's fucking expensive. This product is constant high demand, suffering through many changes in price and name, like Cock Up, Penis Mightier, and Big D. Microsurgeons, chemicals, and pills. Otherwise, it will increase the length, thickness, or virility. And let's get two of them. Okay, there we go. Now we need to find if they have any milk changing Millie. Okay, Millie, faux treatment. No. Where do we get those damn flavor mods? Because I know it's possible to get flavor mods for an Android. Oh right, Gianna. This is the one you give this is the one you're supposed to give the damn. You give her the silicone and she can change her body around like this. Strike up. Locked. Talk to her. Talk to her. Wait, what? About body. Oh, right. And I have an AI. I have an AI thing I found. Okay. Let's see. Mounted modular okay, so yeah, there's she's just like the sex robot we already have, but she's like the sex bot we have is like the Terminator. This is like the Terminator from Terminator 2. She's like a liquid Terminator. Bore me. About AI. I have an AI, actually. Let's see. Oh, somewhere around... Oh, shit. Somewhere around 1,000 credits, depending... That's just for the AI. This body would be... Growing AI is expensive, biologically. What do you think? Is it possible to grow beyond your purpose? Do you think I could ever be more than just a companion? Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's see. Silicone. Okay, so... Alright, cool. So, you can distribute if you give her the silicone. Let's go increase... Whoop! Oh, and her portrait even changed. How was that? M cup is as far as I can go. You need at least 21 units of silicon. What? Wow. Well, where do we get it? Does it respawn in that stupid distribution? Total silicon used. Breast silicon, posterior silicon. Let's see if we have more silicon back in the ship. I don't think she can actually come onto the ship as a crew member, unfortunately. I don't really know. Enter the ship. Storage. Consumables. Oh, wait, consumables. Take. No silicon. Equipment. Oh, no, here we go. There we go. Here we go. And exit the ship. West, north, north. East, 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 east. Oh, it's north, north. Gianna. Okay, here we go. Give silicon. Okay, so she had some herself. So give silicon. Give silicon. Another, she says. Okay, there we go. Now let's see. Okay, we got before, and then we've got after. Chest is, there we go. Increase lips. A little big. Oh, but it doesn't show. Now here's another thing. We can change lip size in using the DAS models in Renfield, but we can't. They didn't have a bunch of different lip versions here, so shrink, shrink, shrink. Total silicon used, breast silicone, posterior. Okay, well, we can shrink the butt. And, oh wait, are as big as she's willing to go. Any more, they fear the work. Oh, well, okay. Then we'll just put them in there. Okay, so that's the most you can get. And does it... Hold on a second. Let me look at... Does it show... No, I mean, see, this is the thing is... It says you can change, the size of everything, but half the time it doesn't even show anything, unfortunately. I mean, I understand the limitations involved, but it's a shame. It's a shame. Yeah, let's, Titfuck Plus. There we go. That's more like it. Damn. Okay. So let's go. Ogram steps out for the stall. Okay. Occupied stall. Oh. Excuse me. Back out. Didn't mean to interrupt. No. Go into a weird room way in the back of this building, and the only option is suck it. We're gonna leave. We're gonna leave. So I don't remember where to get those flavor changing modifications. Which is a shame. Agra rearm. Enter the ship. Crew. Rhea. Ice cream. Okay, well, we'll talk here. She has an extensive backstory. She says, seeing home was nice, but I went through a lot to escape here. And basically, she just didn't want to be part of the treatment. But she ran away and did a bunch of stuff. Addiction. And then she's also addicted to these aphrodisiac patches. Let's see. Ice cream. Wait, that shouldn't have been there. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. It makes ice cream from her milk. Tastes just like cream. I'll share. But where? How do we get rough milking? Okay. Let's see. Crew, Rhea, get milk. Fuck her. What is it? Well, whatever. Alright. So, before we do anything else, let's save. And let's take one of these erection pills. Here we go. Down the hatch. Alright. Oh, is that instantaneous? Oh, it's doubled in length. And its girth is increased in well. Well, there you go. Let's see. So, let's go to our appearance. 7.2. Nice. So let's pop another one. You've gotten much more virile. You're going to alerted codex. You've gotten much more virile. There we go. Let's see. Oh, but it didn't. Okay. It does random effects. And that time it didn't grow, unfortunately. So, custom LP1 laser, price... Oh, fuck! These things are worthless. Son of a bitch. Storage equipment. Let's see. Store. Let's see. Consumables. Take... Need these worth it. Store. Valuables. Take. No. Store. Toys. Take. Wow, that is I could maybe sell that. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, I won't get enough for another one of those pills this way, so. Actually, wait, how much were those pills? Exit ship, west, disarm, north, east. It was... Oh, no, it wasn't this place. Where the fuck did I, Oh, straps. Okay. Let's rest. See how much those pills were. We're just gonna get a gigantic dick for this character. Let's see. Okay. Mods. Oh, it's 12,000. Okay, 12,000. So we're gonna need a lot of money before we can afford another one of those. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Oops, need my weapon back. Rearm. Enter the ship. And, let's see, fly, let's go to, oh, save first. Oh, we can't save there. Fly to Tarkus. And let's go, enter ship. Oh, wait, no, we're going to keep our lust because the whole point, the whole reason we're here is to get laid at long last by the stupid scout girl. That was our whole mission. It sent us on this long thing with enslaving people and... Alright, let's go here, scout. To bed. There we go. You aren't virile enough. This is a problem because we enslaved one of the shopkeepers that sold us a relatively cheap item that improved like sperm count. So, yeah. So we're gonna have to, you know what we could do? We could complete the sexbot quest, right? Next time he should tell you the color of your eyes is wrong. That reminds me of another quest from Fable that, like, this guy says, "Oh, my daughter likes men that look like idiots." And you give yourself a complete makeover, and he just says it was all a joke. And okay, well, we'll go to the crew. Gina. Discuss. Blah, 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 blah. Spend time with her. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Sex. There we go. There we go. Not bad. Okay. We've got to do this, guys. We've got to do this. We have to make the money and get virile enough so that this random girl who's part of the scouts will sleep with us. But that'll have to wait for another time. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. And if anyone is still watching at the end on YouTube, make sure to support Renfield on Patreon. If you have any questions, comments, or if you want to request content, just let me know. And I will try to have the new... I'll try to have the new test demo. It's very rough. It's very early, but I'll try to have the new test demo out by the end of today. But if I can't get it working today, it'll at least come out tomorrow. All right. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you around.